So I've been doing way too much research on this,
On what?
on this whole wanting to mess with my desktop with Linux thing.
Ah, okay.
I've been doing way too much research on this. So, so I'm a little lost on where I want to start if I do decide to start
uh,
because there's a couple of different ways I can go. From what I understand, Fedora is amazing for a lot of different reasons.
okay.
But there's a bit of controversy there. A bit of controversy there. So it's backed by Red Hat, right? Which is a
Yeah,
group.
uh-huh.
It's
Yep.
backed by Red Hat, and Red Hat maintains a version of Linux called RHEL, which is a very
Yes.
secure version of Linux. So
Uh-huh.
Fedora
Hmm.
is RHEL based, and the controversy is that Red Hat closed their code base. So now it's
Right.
proprietary. So that means Fedora is
Yes.
also partially proprietary as well. So there's some controversy there. But other
Right,
than
right,
that,
right.
apparently Fedora is amazing. So I was looking at others. Apparently, the two most user friendly ones for new people jumping in, which is me, would
Mm,
be either Linux Mint or like Pop OS or Ubuntu.
sure.
But there's a lot of controversy with Ubuntu as well.
Mint is the one that I've got on, as far as I've messed with it at all, is a dual boot on the system I'm on right now.
Mm.
It was
Yeah,
really easy to install and really kind of ready to go out of the box. It was good.
yeah, that's one of the main reasons why a lot of people recommend that to newbies because it's it's just ready to roll. It's already got most software that you're just going to want out of the box, and then
Mm,
their software package manager, which is like the Microsoft Store, right,
yeah. Uh-huh,
is
uh-huh.
pretty solid, um, apparently. So you don't have to install software through terminal and stuff like that as much.
Right.
I'm sure you still have to work in terminal, right? And I eventually do need to learn terminal anyway. But it lessens the need a little bit because apparently their package manager is really good.
Yeah. Which
Um,
is a big deal.
yeah,
The less of that you have to do, like manually getting deep into the guts on things, the easier the whole thing is by a lot.
yeah.
So,
But because it's got so much stuff in it, right? It probably has
mhm.
stuff in it I'm never going to use, so I'd have to do some cleanup. But
Right, right.
it might work out to my advantage. So I'm pretty tempted to go Linux Mint for that reason.
Mhm.
Um, a similar thing for Pop OS. Pop OS is also a fully loaded one that already comes with a lot of stuff, and it's gaming
Mhm.
oriented. So it even has an installer that's like,
Ah,
"Hey, we noticed you have an Nvidia card because I have an Nvidia card, right?"
right, right,
And Nvidia cards use proprietary drivers because Nvidia's stupid,
right,
right?
right,
AMD
right.
has open source drivers, which is nice, right? But anyway, I have an Nvidia card, so Nvidia drivers.
Right.
Um, and Pop! OS recognizes that and will prompt you, hey, do you want to install the proprietary drivers for your NVIDIA card? Sweet, awesome, right? So it just walks me right through that, which is awesome.
Yeah, which is way easier than figuring that out for yourself while your video card doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
um, yeah, so those are the two easy ones. And most of the popular distributions that are out there,
Hmm.
a lot of them are based on Debian, right? Which is the old school,
Yes.
you know.
Hmm.
Now, Debian obviously has its own standalone version,
Yes.
which you
Hmm.
can
Hmm.
install. And it's pretty bare bones, which means you can build it however you want, right? So
Right,
it
right.
requires a little bit of know how, but you can build it however you want. So I'm
Yeah, more
tempted to go with
customizable.
that and just jump full on in. Like, I'm just going to go Debian, right? And figure it
Yep.
out. Figure out how to
Uh-huh.
build
Uh-huh.
this thing the way I want to build it. That
I
would
know
be a
that
lot of effort,
temptation.
but I'm
Absolutely.
tempted.
Yeah. Hmm.
It's like, well, I could use all these distros that are Debian based, like Mint or Ubuntu or many
Uh-huh.
others, or I can just go Debian by itself and then do
Or
whatever
you
I
just
want.
build Debian. Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand the appeal completely. I really do. Because
So I'm
half of it's just the fun of the process itself, and half of it is the result that you get. And your
right,
tolerance for the former and your prioritization of the latter has a lot to do with the success of the undertaking.
right. And I mean
Yeah.
that said, every distro is very customizable, right? Like
Hmm.
Linux Mint, for example, if I don't like Cinnamon, which is their default
Yes, right,
desktop
right, right.
environment, if I don't like Cinnamon, I could always change the desktop environment. That's not hard, right?
Yeah, sure. Hmm.
It's actually pretty straightforward. I think they even have like their own like installer thing that you can run, and it'll swap it for you, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
So I mean, just as a matter of like making my desktop look cool, I can jump between desktop environments with any distro I want. It's fine.
Sure. Yeah.
So if I like GNOME, I can go GNOME. If I like I don't remember the names of the others. KDE,
Yeah,
Plasma, or Cinnamon, or whatever, I can jump between them.
yeah. Which, yeah,
So
which is it's slick and it takes one major part of the decision out, so you can focus on other stuff.
right. So I don't know. Just as I'm talking this through, I'm very tempted to go Mint, but at the same time, I've heard Fedora is also really noob friendly.
Yeah, I've heard that too. They came. I forget why we had a presentation from the RHEL people at REI at one point that I had a couple of other people were sitting in on for just a little bit. There was some product they were showcasing for us that they had let us play around with, and I remember it was cool, but I don't remember anything else about it. Um, it was like a microservices thing, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Though I don't think I would be able to leverage the coolness factor. I would just be using it
Yeah,
at a basic level to start with, right?
sure.
Until
Yeah,
eventually this becomes a hobby all its own, as it
yeah,
does. Or, I can just stick with Windows 11 because I know how Windows 11 works. It hasn't been
well,
giving me
and given
issues, right? But
right,
yeah,
well, given the priority you put on gaming, I could see you just keeping dual boot anyway because there's a lot of stuff that just doesn't run on Linux. Although there's less of that than there used to be.
right.
But
Especially if it's a Steam game,
yeah, that's true.
because Proton has been developed so heavily within the last, couple of years as Steam's trying to push the Steam Deck out, right?
Yeah,
Which is running Linux. So
true. Oh, that's a good
Steam,
point. Yeah,
yeah, so Steam has been making a lot of headway on, even if they can't make the games like native Linux,
yeah.
their Proton service, which helps run Windows games,
Uh-huh.
apparently works really, really, really well. To the point
I
where
remember hearing that
most
about
Steam games actually
DRG.
work.
Yeah, the DRG devs were talking about that at one point on one of their streams it looked like a year or more ago at this point, saying, yeah, it runs just great on the Steam Deck. The Proton
Yeah.
port of it doesn't have any
Yeah,
problems
so as
that
far
we
as
can
gaming
tell.
goes, if I limit myself to just Steam, which I don't, right? But if I were to limit myself to just Steam, it's pretty straightforward on Linux at this point.
That's cool. That is
But
cool.
getting other services like BattleNet to work on Linux, that's a bit more of a
Uh-huh.
headache. Then you have to start installing stuff like Lutris and then having that emulate, a Windows thing in order to get BattleNet to even install, and then from there, yada yada yada. And it's a bit more of a headache to get it to work. But
Yeah.
if it's a Steam game, more often than not, it's just gonna work.
The Proton just takes care of it for you. Is there any kind of
Yeah.
a performance hit behind that though?
I mean, there should be in theory, right? Because it's a
Yeah,
it's a translation layer. So
sure.
I would imagine there's a bit of a hit to it, but most people say there's not enough of a hit for it to really matter,
That's cool. Huh.
which is really cool.
Very fun.
Yeah. So I don't know. Interesting. Now, since I'm going to be traveling next week, I'm going to be able
Yeah.
to do this right now anyway, which means I'm probably going to keep watching more YouTube videos and crap while I'm out next week.
There you go. There you go.
So who knows? This whole thing is going to become different. Who knows? Like by the time I get back, I'm going to be like, oh, screw this. I'm going Arch. Like
Yeah,
who
right.
even freaking knows? I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even
No
know.
plan survives first contact with the enemy. As soon as
That's
you
right.
start getting stuff installed, who knows?
I
That's
haven't
fun.
been keeping up with the Friday blogs
I
from
haven't either.
Factorio.
I was noticing that like the last several of them I'm behind on. I need to go back and catch
I'm
up
tempted to
because
read them. Do we want to read them?
do, do, do.
Because let's see.
Yeah,
This one
I'm
is
sure
apparently
good.
about asteroid collection.
Right.
And then I think the last week's one was about circuits. I didn't read it, but apparently they're doing some cool
Yeah,
stuff with
Combinators
circuits.
2.0, yeah.
Let's see
Yeah, let's
here.
have a look. Let's have a look at the circuits one.
Yeah, combinators,
Pull
and then
this up
super
here.
force building, which is, better way to place blueprints, I guess, which is going to be spiffy.
Oh, sounds good.
Logistic
Looks like it's,
groups, that sounds interesting. I haven't read anything about logistic groups.
no, not at all.
I don't even remember reading much about the space platform. I know that we originally read about the space platform like during the initial reveal
Yeah.
that they're doing space age, but apparently they have a whole
Right.
blog now about space platforms.
Yeah, I'm looking back here. I don't think I've read anything since Trains on Another Level, which is end of September. I'm like a month behind on this stuff and more.
Yeah. I do remember reading Trains on Another Level. I don't remember reading Abstract Rewiring either. So it's,
Uh,
yeah, I'm pretty far behind.
yeah.
So do we want to just catch up or do we want to just like pick and choose which ones sound interesting? I don't know.
Anything circuit related is particularly interesting to me at this point. I said let's hit the abstract rewiring at least, and then move on from there.
Yeah, let's do
This
Abstract
is
Rewiring and then we'll. I'm also interested in logistic groups. That's going to be pretty cool, I imagine.
yeah, for sure. Hmm.
Because right now, the only grouping of logistics you can do is just have separate networks, right? Just don't
Yeah,
connect all the network all together in one big massive network. Make clusters of networks that specialize in certain things, right? That's the only logistic grouping I'm aware of. So if
uh-huh.
they're making a way to actually make groups, like
That'd be pretty cool.
that, at least I haven't read it, of course, but at least the what if what I'm thinking is correct, that's pretty cool.
Indeed.
All right, abstract rewiring. Let's go. Yeah, I know it's an external site, Steam. It's fine, whatever. Okay.
No, no, it's too risky.
It's
Or
too risky
no.
to go to the Factorio blog. Oh my gosh. This will be more of a technical journey behind the scenes of what we have to consider when adding features. Traces of the
Nice.
first
I like
implementation
that.
of copper wires can be seen in Factorio as old as point 0.2. Actually survived up until 1.0. Copper connections between electric poles were just a target or pointing at another electric pole saying, I'm connected to this pole.
Okay.
To be
Pointers,
more
right?
precise, each electric pole had exactly 5 of those targets as a static vector. It's more optimal than a dynamic one. So you could have up to 5 connections from a pole, I guess. And then it would
Yeah,
max
I
out
think that's what
there,
that
I
means. Yeah.
guess.
That's my read too.
When
Electric pole will be
electric
destroyed. All
poles
cover.
Well, copper wires
Apparently
to other electric
hidden.
poles had to be
Hmm.
disconnected because we can't pretend that the entity is hidden. In the entity ghost shell is still connected to the network. But to be able to have wire connections in blueprints, both normal and circuit, we had to add a special one-sided connection from ghost to real entity. I'm a little lost. What? Okay, so when an electric pole gets destroyed,
Uh huh.
it leaves behind a ghost entity, right, with a little decay bar until eventually the ghost disappears or you replace it,
Right.
right? Hold on, I've got a whole slew of just like biter noises in the background. Let me just turn that sound down. I'm just like, holy cow, biters are getting wrecked in the background or something. Goodness gracious.
Music to my ears most of the time, but
Yeah, but in this case, I'm trying to focus. All right, so let's see. So when an electric pole's destroyed, all the copper wires to the other electric poles had to be disconnected because we can't pretend that the entity hidden in the entity ghost shell is still connected. So basically, they had to disconnect the wires from the ghost that's left behind. Otherwise it would keep the network running or something like that. So they had to disconnect it.
yeah, basically the ghosts resulting from destroyed entities didn't have these pointers to them,
Mm-hmm. And so as a
except
result of not having
for
the
in
pointers,
blueprints.
the yeah. But
So yeah,
but to
so
be
they
able to
were
have
doing
wire connections in
blueprinting. They had that.
blueprints, we had
Yeah.
to add a special one-sided connection from ghost to real. Okay, so there can't be a connection from real to ghost, but there can be a connection from ghost to real, is what they currently have in live Factorio, right?
Yeah. Or is this even like the older copper stuff?
This seems like how it works now. Because, I mean, if something does get
Yeah.
destroyed, obviously it does cut power, right? And it does
Yeah. Yeah.
disconnect the network. That makes sense.
Hmm.
And when you do place blueprints, the ghosts are already connected together, right? And then as you place the power poles in the blueprint, they do connect
Yeah.
based on the blueprint structure,
Yeah.
even if it's
Yeah.
not
You're
normally
right.
how they would connect if you place them without a blueprint.
Right.
It follows the
Oh yeah.
blueprint connection structure, which is interesting.
Yeah. And this is Factorio 1.0. That's basically what we're on now. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so there's a special
I was
ghost
getting a
connection
version
from
of things
ghost to
here.
ghost. If both were
Hmm.
ghosts, they used to have a special connection bidirectionally. It looks like a nice solution in the beginning because we glued a new possibility to the ghost without disturbing the basic electric pole functionality. In other words, electric pole logic didn't have to know anything about ghosts or its related logic.
Oh,
But,
sure. Okay, so it's like totally separate.
yep. But in reality, the solution already started to smell as the special cases were starting to pile up. Like, when an electric pole is destroyed, you have to check if a ghost is not pointing to it, and then update its connection to the containing new ghost instead. When an electric pole is revived, you also need to update the corresponding neighboring ghosts to reconnect it.
Mm-hmm.
When a blueprint is being made, the wires for the blueprint need to be collected from entities and ghosts.
And ghosts, okay.
In any logic, yeah, in any logic which needs to check if two things are connected, regardless of ghost or real, we need to check all the possible ways the connection could exist. This applies to wire dragging, automatic connections, pole removal, reconnections.
Sure, so that's a lot of extra checking and processing on any kind of operation there. There's a lot of, because you're checking two kinds of connections going all directions possible for anything you're trying to do.
Right, and then they also have power switches, which can be used to turn things on and off.
Mm. Which didn't have the 5 connection limit. So the amount of places where the connections are stored and the combination in which they can interact was just a programming nightmare. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad.
Yeah, it sounds like they kind of painted themselves into a corner a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Similar limitations also apply to circuit wires. Circuit connectors were only able to store connections to other real circuit connectors, so when a ghost was created, it would be a single direction connection only. This means that the special logic related to circuit wires and its handling was also bloated.
Just in the same ways. Okay, sure. But the breaking point. Oh no!
At this point, I was asked by Kavorix to make it possible to add wires to ghost poles manually. Which doesn't work with the current structure.
Oh my
After
God.
a day of not being able to reliably tell which functions to call to just add a ghost wire, I decided the amount of technical debt was just too much. Refactoring was imminent. He couldn't figure out how to do it. So he's like, all right, we got a problem.
Yeah, we got to start over with this nonsense.
Started to be obvious that the original rule to never point into dead entities inside ghosts by anything was not worth the complications. Once we started to discover the possible simplifications we could do by breaking this old rule, it was more and more obvious that this is the way to go. Turned out that the thing we were afraid of all along, to alter the electric network connection logic to not get confused when ghosts included normal connection systems, was basically just a few ifs.
Oh, sure.
In other words, we built a whole infrastructure to shield this logic from change, while the infrastructure was so overwhelmingly more complicated than just changing the original logic. We thought it was good programming design, but led us down the wrong path.
Okay, the unification.
Since everything could connect the same way, real, in-ghost, power switch, circuit, wires, etc., we could encapsulate all the related connection logic into a single wire connector class and make everything stupidly simple compared to how it was. And now, in the picture here, they could have more connections, for example. So, like, one pole can connect to, like, 8 other poles instead of just the max limit of 5. You can have a switch connected to a regular switch and a switch connected to a ghost switch, and then both switches connected to a power pole.
Uh-huh.
So you can do all sorts of weird stuff when it comes to power poles now. You
can
also have a switch connected to 2 poles at once.
Sure. And this was the right-hand connector on the middle switch, the lower real one, isn't going out to the ghost pole there at all. Would that be a manual decision that you'd make when placing these things? Or would that be automatic?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out how they decided to move forward with this. Because ideally, right, you would want it to be pretty smart in the game. You would want it to try to auto-connect as much as possible. So that way
for sure. You don't want to do
like trying to manually set up connections. That would be such a hassle.
Yeah, what I'd hope would that this would be like they would all start out connected by default, and then that the situation we're seeing here would be the result of a manual removal of a connection. Maybe. Anyway.
There were also some interactions that could be improved even a little when dragging an electric pole with circuit wires. It'll drag those too. That's nice. So now you don't have to manually place circuits anymore. That's nice. It'll just bring them along for the ride. I guess as long as you have the circuits in your inventory, though. Or the wires in your inventory. Also, the circuit rewiring logic could simply be done the same way as normal wire rewiring.
Oh, yeah.
So you can just remove poles and it'll auto just resort itself, which is cool. So again, you don't have to manually disconnect, reconnect. That's nice. And finally, after 2 weeks of refactoring, I sat down and finished the original task, which was to allow players to manually connect electric poles even to a ghost form. The whole point of this was to allow players to manually connect electric poles in ghost form.
It took me just a few minutes. Nice. Oh boy.
Where are my wires?
We noticed a few oddities with how the game was drawing them. Once I saw these problems, I couldn't unsee them. Wires connecting two short entities over a long distance, such as inserters or chests, were sagging way lower than they realistically should. And what's with those shadows? Why are they sagging south when all the other shadows stretch toward the east? That's not how real physics works. I never even thought about any of this.
Combined, these makes wires feel out of place in the game world and appear pasted onto the screen, so let's fix it.
Oh my goodness.
That does look a lot nicer. The wire does look more stretched, which in my opinion looks much nicer. And then, the shadow isn't sagging anymore.
Yeah, it never really occurred to me, but that really does look like the amount of sag on the right-hand side of that prior version is kind of absurd.
Yeah, definitely. Very strange.
They would have to be stretched fairly taut. Yeah. Okay. I like that.
To better communicate a wire's position, circuit wires strung between two short entities now only sag until they would touch the ground. Wire shadows now sag toward the sun. They feel more natural and less out of place when viewed alongside other shadows. Together, these two changes give the wires a better, more consistent illusion of height and space within the game world. So current...
Oh, sure.
Versus new. Yeah, so just better shadowing, but otherwise it looks basically the same on the medium power poles.
That is crazy.
Long distance connections between combinators would also be more readable at a glance. I mean, they both look similarly readable, but the shadows are clearer in the second in 2.0.
Yeah.
But they still look similarly readable.
I find to my eye the shadows are interfering with the wire graphic less in the version 2.0.
That's definitely
especially
true.
In that
the shadows
far
are
right-hand connection, yeah. Yeah, that means that you've got
true.
fewer intersections on the visual connections where they wouldn't be. That's interesting.
Man, once you see the improvement, it's hard to go back without noticing the flaws. Can you spot the shadow problem I want to fix next?
Oh, probably not.
Probably not, indeed. Tiny inconsistencies in a video game's graphics, UI design, controls, etc. can taint the experience even if most players can't articulate exactly why. Most players will never notice the changes made to wires, yet all of them will see wires eventually and unconsciously enjoy the benefits. Taking a moment from time to time to improve even the smallest of details can go a long way towards making a good game feel great. We can also close some of the historic bug reports on the topic. And then they go into things like artillery and stuff. Okay. Most items in Factorio are nice and normal, and you can use them as ingredients. You can use them to build machines, walls. Some of them you can even eat to recover your health. It's simple, it makes sense. But over time, some new features were introduced that had some unique and specific actions, and items were the only natural way for the player to discover and use them. Some examples like blueprints, deconstruction planners, red-green wires, discharge defense remotes, artillery remotes, Spidertron remotes. These were real items that you needed to craft to use. They took up inventory space, you lost them when you died, etc. You might be a little surprised to learn that when blueprints were first added, you had to craft them with an advanced circuit, and to erase them would cost an electric circuit. Wow.
Oh.
That's mean.
Wow, yeah.
Over time, we came to decide that having everything as real items was not always the best gameplay-wise, and with the introduction of the blueprint library, blueprints became the first abstract item. This means you can just spawn one in when you need it, and you can store them in the library so they don't take precious inventory space, but you can still put them on your quick bar for convenient access. Blueprints were the major one, but it left the rest of these types of items in a strange place. The strangest and most annoying was the red and green wires. It took good, hard, well-earned copper and iron to craft them, but if you unwire something, you get nothing back. That's true. Additionally, if you used a blueprint, the red and green wires were included for free. That's also true.
That.
I did. Like,
Oh yeah, of course. They totally
like
are.
pasting a KOS like blueprint mall, right?
Uh-huh.
She has the
Yep.
circuits built into the blueprint on the mall in order to like limit chess and things like that, right? We just,
And the wires just show up.
yeah, as soon as you place the item, the wires are just there, which is kind of,
Yeah.
yeah. I noticed that interaction, but I didn't really think about it. It didn't really click. But yeah, now that they mention it, it does do that.
The aspect of remote interaction also started to become strange. You cannot red wire something from the map, but you could take a blueprint of it, wire it locally, then place the blueprint back over the top, and the wires would magically change. It's frustrating and annoying. In the end, we took the path that made a lot of sense, which was to turn all these into abstract items, which you can spawn for free, and the abstract items work at any distance. This also applies to the copper cable. There's a real copper cable used for recipes, and the abstract one used to connect electric poles. The new abstract items naturally tie into the shortcut bar system, which is being used to its full potential.
That's
Oh,
nice.
wild. Yeah.
Because I'm crazy. I don't know if you've noticed in any of the videos, but like I'm still stupid crazy about power pole placement because
Oh, yeah.
I like
Mm-hmm.
straights and squares. I don't like diagonals. I'm
Right.
just dumb that way.
Chaos. Right, sure.
Yeah. So as a result, sometimes, and I don't do this in the videos because it's unnecessary for the videos, but sometimes in my own
Mm-hmm.
personal play, I will literally take time to disconnect the connections of the poles, grab some copper cable, and manually place connections so that way they are straight. Like I'm silly that way. I am
I
absolutely
love it.
silly that way. I don't
I
know why
love it.
I do it. I just have to do it. I have to fix it.
That is
I hate
funny.
diagonals. I hate it when you place like four power poles and they don't just make a square, but they also have like a diagonal. I hate that. I hate that so much because I'm like, they're already connected in their square. Why is this diagonal here? I don't want it. So I have to disconnect all four poles and then place my square with the copper cables. And then if you remove a pole, you lose your copper cable. You don't get it back. So then if I remove the
Hmm.
pole and then place it again, it brings the crisscross thing back. So then I have to go back to my mall or wherever, Green Circuit building or whatever, grab some more copper cable and go back and fix it again. Like, because I'm just
My
crazy that way.
God.
I don't know why I'm this
Oh
way, but
my
I am.
goodness.
So for the videos, I keep it together and just kind of try to ignore the diagonals as they happen
Hmm.
because why would I spend that time in the videos?
Yeah,
But
sure. That's not what people are tuning in to see.
oh yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
a
People would
maybe a
love
little
me to
bit.
spend an extra like minute with every array manually reconnecting the poles just the way I want them because that's totally going to make
Absolutely.
the array work better.
Yep. Oh, it's going to make for riveting viewing too.
It's totally just for my own personal aesthetic. It's just I'm such
That's
a silly
funny.
person.
You should do it and leave it in occasionally, I think, just for personality's sake.
I know, right? Hey guys, look at me, this YouTuber you're watching. Here's something I've been hiding from you guys the whole time. I mean, honestly, this conversation is probably going to go into the space exploration videos I'm posting on YouTube anyway, so now people know. Now people know. They already knew I was crazy because I tend to, even in the videos, try to place straight, but now they know I'm extra crazy outside the videos. So,
There you
congratulations, YouTube. You guys now know. I'm more nuts than you think I am.
Yep, yep, yep.
So, yeah, abstract rewiring, that's pretty cool. Remote view, which is going to impact space platforms and planets. That makes sense that they would want to make remote view better.
Yeah,
That
that's true.
because chances are it's going to be a pain in space exploration.
No
When we're
doubt.
on a different planet, like if we're on Novice, for example, and we want to go look at how another planet's doing that we've already built some stuff on, yeah, maybe there's some weird issues with that remote view that we just don't know about that they're addressing now with Space Age.
I assume so, just like with the wiring. Stuff that I
Yeah.
hadn't noticed at all. I was like, oh, yeah, now you mention it.
Yeah,
That
now
is
that you
weird.
mention it, that is a problem. Do we want to read that one or do we want to skip ahead to a different one?
No, I'm good with that. Let's see.
All right, let's take a look. Remote view. In number 362, we explain the reasoning to improve the remote in Ghost building as it became more important with Spidertrons present. With the introduction of planets and space platforms in Space Age, the importance of remote building grew even more. You just can't be everywhere at the same time. The goal is to be able to use your remote view for everything that you can do locally. The motivation is also to remove as many inconsistencies as possible between the local and remote building so that your muscle memory works almost the same everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
In current 1.1, you can't remotely open an assembly machine in order to change a recipe, an inserter to set a filter, but you can use the blueprint trick to do it remotely anyway. This is a similar problem as the remote wiring that we described in the post that we just read. So we implemented remote opening of every entity. This was only possible for train stops and locomotives in 1.1, but this now allows you to configure anything in the entity. But obviously you can't just teleport your inventory items there. And yeah, that's true. Sure. And I have found that annoying a couple of times. Like, for example, I don't think I did it in any video, but relatively recently, I built an array of something, but I set the recipes the wrong way. You know, like think about like a normal vanilla green circuit array, right? Where you want to pull in copper into copper cables and then direct feed that into green circuits. Sure. I think what I did is I set something silly like the green circuits on the outside and the copper cable on the inside, so that whole part just didn't work because it was backwards. And I had gone off to like set up oil or something, right? And I was like, wait, why am I not getting whatever, blah, blah, blah. And so I go into my map view because I place radars everywhere and I realize it and I can't fix it. So
you can't do anything from there, yep.
So I have to run back and go fix it. So yeah, that's pretty annoying. I can see why that would be nice. Because yeah, changing recipes from afar, that's fine, right? I don't see an issue with that. Why do you have to force the player to run back to change recipes? Or to set filters? That should be okay. But then, yeah, you want to make sure that the player's nearby to be able to dump stuff in there. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Boy. So, ghost items. Since we want to allow you to do almost everything, we needed a way to work with items remotely. The biggest motivation that arose from playtesting was to be able to add fuel to stuck locomotives. That makes sense. Remove random items from places where they don't belong, and to add and upgrade and remove modules. So the solution is that you can just simply click a ghost cursor in an inventory slot to make a ghost item, which will be delivered to the slot by local construction bots. The same for removal, which makes deconstruction cross and orders robots to take it out. So now you can use a ghost cursor in order to place stuff, and then bots will go take care of it. That's nice. So that way you don't have to like make a blueprint and then place the blueprint over it to get the bots to go ahead and insert modules or remove modules. That's nice. Because right now, if you want to have them insert modules, you have to include that in your blueprint.
Right. Yeah. There's no way to just open something up remote.
Exactly. So that's nice. And then rotating stuff. In 1.1, you can already remotely change the direction of entities. The problem is that you can only do so by ghost rebuilding the entity, while the R button to rotate just doesn't work, which makes another inconsistency compared to local building. Internally, we had quite a lot of logic related to real direction and future direction, which had to be considered in a lot of places and was always bringing more and more problems. While solving yet another problem related to this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no worries. While solving yet another problem related to this, we realized that making rotation just an instant action might be the way out. It doesn't break immersion too much, and it simplifies everything greatly for us and for the player, so we just did that. We're just like, you know what? From afar, we'll just let the players go ahead and rotate. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I don't mind that. Like, you know, like in the example that they have there, they've got their splitters backwards, right? Rather than making the player run all the way back to fix the splitters, just let them fix the splitters. I'm okay with that.
Sure.
Opening ghosts. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, opening ghosts will be really nice. I've actually wanted that a few times because I'll plan something out, right? And I don't have the materials to build it yet, but I still want to plan it out. So being able to place a ghost and then set recipes in the ghost, that's going to be really nice.
Yeah. Because then when a bot finally comes around and does it, it's all set. You don't have to worry about it.
Exactly. And then again, you don't have to make a blueprint for it. You can just place it and set it and call it a day. And then you can
Mm-hmm.
hopefully shift right click, shift left click from one ghost to another. Because that's another thing you can't do. You can't copy a recipe onto a ghost. So
Yes.
hopefully they'll let you do
Mm-hmm.
that too.
Mm-hmm. That would be lovely. That's such a nice feature.
Once we
With
allow
all
the
the
remote entity configuration. Okay. Another thing that you couldn't do was remotely building Spidertrons or reconfigure their equipment. The main technical cost was to add equipment Go so that when you blueprint the spider, the robots can install the equipment into the Spidertrons. That's nice, and that kind of gets around the there's that mod, right, called like I forget exactly what it's called, but it's like something gantry, like equipment gantry or bot gantry or something like that, that allows you to put something like a car or a Spidertron into a structure, and then that structure can insert items into the slots for you, right? So allowing you to just remotely set that up, and then when your bots construct the item, they can already place the stuff in it. That's also nice. That removes the need for that
Yep.
mod.
So the cleaner.
That makes sense. The extra bonus is that
That
you
is
can put a
good.
ghost equipment into your own armor now, so you don't have to do one-time orders for things for the armor, which happens much more in the expansion
The
because
extra
of quality.
equipment into your armor. One-time orders for things for the armor, which have.
So, like when you go to equip stuff in your armor, you'll probably want to re-equip stuff when you get a higher quality version of it, right? Like if you have a common nuclear reactor and you build a higher quality nuclear reactor, you're going to want to swap that out in your armor. I don't know if there's a way to automatically do that or
Mm-hmm.
not. I'm not quite sure how that one plays out. Maybe I'm just not an advanced enough player right now to know what the issue is.
Place the ghost for the new one. To have that automated, just say, "Would I'd like this to be a top quality, but
But in the meantime, place whatever's available.
ghost to bring it." Then you would just have to put in a logistics order for it, but then it was a pain in the butt, as opposed to just placing a ghost on your armor block and then
And then a logistics bot will just take
yeah,
care of it.
yeah, the up
You keep cutting out for
or if
me.
that's just going to be a because the
I don't know what it is, but you keep cutting out on me.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I want to like a top keeps going. Do I? Oh,
Yeah. It's a little weird. I'm not sure why. But like you'll be talking and then like mid sentence you'll cut out for like 2 or 3 seconds and then you'll pop back in just fine. So let me end the call and then like rejoin or something. Maybe it's on
it's
my
just
side. I
yeah.
don't know.
Oh yeah, let me do that. There we go.
Yeah, I hear you just fine now.
Okay. I'll just follow along on my phone for the blog post.
Oh no, do you want me to stream it to Discord?
Nah, I don't know if that would be much better. No, we're
Yeah,
good here.
considering the Discord stream's only 720,
Doo,
720p.
doo.
All right, so we were on that diagram where they're placing the ghost Spidertron.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're there.
Okay. So I didn't catch what you were saying because you were breaking up. You were
Right.
talking. I was basically saying that I don't really understand the whole putting ghost equipment in your armor so you don't have to do one-time order. Oh, I see. Okay. So now, with their new logic, you can just put ghost items into your armor, and then the logistics bots will just bring you those items, and they'll get auto placed in the armor. So that way, you
Mm-hmm.
don't have to put in logistics requests
Mm-hmm.
for that item and then place it in the armor when you get it. Okay, that's a bit more convenient.
Yeah, and depending on, like I said, the upgrading with the quality would be one thing I'd be curious how they're going to handle.
Yeah, because
Place
how do you
the
place a ghost entity of a certain quality level, I wonder?
Yeah, and if you place one of like a really high quality, but the system only has lower quality available, but place the lower quality one until a higher quality one comes along, and then replace automatically. That'd be really nice.
That would be really nice. Yeah, quality is kind of messing things up a little bit. I can understand why even now it's still a controversial topic in the
Mm-hmm.
community at large.
Hmm.
Hmm. Because, yeah, I'm still a bit torn on quality. On the one hand, I think it's fine, even if there's a
Sure.
bit of RNG, because it's just another problem for you to be able to solve. But
Right.
on the other hand, it does appear like it's introducing problems in gameplay related ways,
Yeah.
which might not be such a good thing.
Hmm.
Anyway, I guess moving on, ghost entities on ghost tiles. This is especially important for platform building. Yep, makes sense.
Hmm.
So that you don't need to wait for all the space platform tiles to be delivered to the skies and then physically built to be able to place your ghost entities on top of them. Even outside of this context, being able to place ghost entities on ghost landfill was a long-time wish of ours, and also for a lot of players.
Hmm. Makes
That's
sense.
nice. That's nice. Because, yeah, right now you definitely can't do that. I've tried that before, too.
Yeah.
Deconstruction. Alt D for deconstruction is part of my muscle memory, too.
Mm-hmm.
But still, being able to zoom in on map view and right click in order to order deconstruction, that's nice.
Mm.
Remote view context. So with the planets and space platforms present, we had to make a way to remotely move to these other places. It was just natural to make new buttons on the right as an access to these places. Which leads to the GUI where you can see a preview of the different places and have a way to jump there through the view button. So you
Ah.
open up the button, you click on the planet that you want. They've blurred out the planet names.
Yeah. Wait till they have.
And then from there, you select the planet, it shows some kind of preview, and then you click on view in order to jump into the view of the planet or the map view of the planet. Okay.
Mm.
But once we started playing, it became obvious that this system's actually horrible. For example, if you want to check something on a planet and then switch to a platform, you have to do planet's GUI, select the planet, click view, close that view, open up the platform's GUI again, select the platform, view that platform, and then close that view.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of a headache. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, if you get good enough at it, it's probably not that bad, but yeah, I can see there's a lot of steps there. Also,
A
the
lot of
preview
clicks.
in the
Mm-hmm.
planet's GUI kind of lured you into trying to do stuff in there directly as if the remote view was there already.
Ah, yeah, that I can see.
Mm. So we repeatedly felt stupid for trying to click into the non-functional preview. Oops.
Mhm.
The
Let's
solution was
see.
to integrate everything together, so whenever you open the remote view, the map, it always shows the planet platform selection on the left, and then you can use the remote view normally and do everything, but also switch between places. So
Mhm.
now when you open up the planet view, you just select the planet and you're already in map view and you can just start using it.
Yeah, sure. Hmm.
That's nice. So the previous example gets simplified to open up a remote view, select your planet, select the platform, close.
There you go.
This is the reason why the access to the planet platform travel and platform creation is in a little bit of an unintuitive place at first glance. It just works way better in the long run. We use the same strategy for trains, so it is just glued piece of the GUI to the remote view, so you can interact with the world around the selected train the usual way instead of seeing just the map, which is otherwise not interactable.
Wild. I wonder how expensive, like, computationally that was to implement. That's pretty
I
cool.
don't know, but that is cool. It's nice functionality.
Yeah, for real.
Ghost shaders, yay, better looking ghosts. You may have noticed the ghosts in the previous images videos looked a little bit different from what you might be familiar with, and there's good reason for that. Yeah, because the current ghosts kind of suck. Sorry, but they kind of do.
Yeah, there's some room for improvement there for sure.
Yeah, even the modders, they improved it
Hmm.
because they were like, yeah, they kind of suck. So let me go ahead and just at least change the shade so it stands out better.
Right. Tips on the
All right.
appearance goes to tint or not to tint.
The behemoth biter in the room is the color change tint. Many entities are only distinguished by their color. For instance, inserters and logistic chests. If the ghosts are tinted, it would be more difficult to tell these entities apart when they're ghosts. However, throughout our testing, it became increasingly obvious that distinguishing the ghosts as a whole from real entities was by far the more important feature. Tend to care more whether it's a ghost or not, rather than what type of ghost it is. And we do have a few tricks up our sleeve to preserve the colors. So you can see there in the ghosts, you can still kind of sort of make out the yellow inserters versus the blue inserter versus the stack inserter. And then you can also make out the different levels of assembler machines there. The level 3s versus the level 2 versus the level 1. It's difficult, but you can make it out.
Yeah, and they're absolutely right. It's way more important to know that assembly machine doesn't actually exist than to know what kind it is.
Yep, exactly.
A good decision, I think.
Plus, on top of that, at least for myself anyway, once I start using a higher level assembler, I never really use lower level assemblers anyway. So it's fine.
Agreed.
Like, once I start using assembly machine level 2s, I just keep using them until I get assembly machine level 3s.
Yep.
Sometimes I don't always upgrade what I previously built to the newest assembly machine, but going forward, I always use the new one.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
Okay. The anatomy of a ghost. Eager to flaunt the full power of shader magic, we've tried many types of distortion, blueprint grids, hazard stripes, eerie static, jack-o'-lanterns, but ultimately decided on a fairly unobtrusive overlay. Instead of being a simple multiplicative tint, the image is split based on brightness. Each part has its own set of colored blend modes applied. We can really ramp up the blue factor on the shadows without entirely washing away the midtones and highlights. The second piece of the puzzle is a shimmering distortion. Under normal circumstances, 2D game sprites are trimmed to rectangular bounds. To give myself more room to work with and to avoid clipping, to find a way to retroactively stretch each ghost rectangle while keeping the picture in the right spot, ideally without rewriting the draw function of every entity in the process. Furthermore, the previous ghost drawing did not really need to pass along its exact location on the map. In my case, the effect must absolutely stick to the world and not be floaty. It's really dizzying when it doesn't.
Yeah.
To get the actual numbers to drive our shimmering, I decided to use simplex noise. Factorio map coordinates can get huge on top of me cramming them into whatever spare video memory I could find. The simplest solution is to tile the effect every few chunks. To accommodate that, I had to customize the inner workings of simplex noise and account for tiling seams.
With the update, many of this were difficult to make out. For instance, setting up this refinery remotely would really strain your eyes. Oh, wow, that is a huge difference.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Wow.
It's really easy to miss ghosts with the current ghost. Like, it's really easy to forget to place an inserter or to not place a power pole. That's super easy to do right now. So, I still see the power poles. Yeah. I do see the power poles still blending in a little much. I can still see myself missing to place power poles.
Sure.
But overall, it looks a lot better.
It's a huge improvement, yeah. One way or the other.
But at what cost, of course? While the GPU can perform Herculean amounts of operations extremely fast, the connection through which your PC sends the instructions is very narrow. This hologram effect is all fine and dandy, but if it makes the game choppy, it's no good. Therefore, keeping the size of each instruction low is paramount. Luckily, the standard Factorio draw call had several unused numbers in it for very specific things, such as tree leaves moving in the wind. This allowed me to bit pack all the necessary information in without inflating the size of draw calls whatsoever. That's nice. So, no impact to how the game runs currently, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Since now we tint the ghost, we can use it to provide a little bit of extra information to the player. Specifically, the ghost will change tint when they've been assigned a robot to construct them, so you can tell at a glance if there's a robot on the way, or if you have the required materials in the network. That's nice. So it's like a darker tint at first when it's first placed, and then when a robot's assigned to it, it lightens the tint a little bit.
Ah, that's a really good idea.
So that way you know, oh, a bot's on the way to take care of that, instead of how occasionally I'll question, like, is there something on the way to deal with that? How come my personal logistics aren't taking care of that? So that means there must be a bot on the way to take care of that. This will just say, yeah, there's a bot on the way to take care of that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Instead, we've got, that is really good. I'm liking how they've got links to some of these concepts they're talking about too, like Medium articles and things like what is bit packing, what is simplex noise. It's cool.
Yeah.
back and read
These
some of
guys are
that.
so thorough. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's very rare to see game devs be so thorough on their blog posts. They're usually just like, hey, we introduced this cool new feature. Here's what it looks like. These guys introduce the cool new feature and they explain like why they did it this way,
Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
it's this parallel passion for the development itself, but also for explaining and making it transparent for everybody, and that is really rare. It's super fun.
Plus, in my opinion, a great respect for the player. If the player is interested, the player will happily read it and try to understand
Mm-hmm.
it. A player who's not interested will just skim over the details and look at the cool new shiny, right? So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
it's also just respecting the player, allowing the player to be invested as well if they want to be. Like, oh, that's
Right.
cool how they did that. Especially because I'm sure a
Absolutely.
lot of Factorio players are developers, because it just kind of, I don't
Yeah,
know, just kind of
that's
fits the
true.
demographic,
That's
right?
true. It does. Yep. That's pretty good. Huh. There we go.
That's cool. Shall we actually play or shall we keep reading? I
Actually, yeah,
don't mind either
let's
way.
jump over and play for a bit. Let's
All
get
right, let's do
some
it.
actual space exploration in here.
Sounds good. Let me turn my sound back on then. Woohoo! Sound.
Let's
Confirm.
start Factorio back up.
Oh, I was asked by one of my viewers to add another mod to my playthroughs, so I need to add another mod. Hold
Indeed. And which is that?
on. It's called something like game time or something like that. I guess it just allows them to see the amount of time I've spent in this particular game.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, I
Let me
could see
see
that
what I
being
can do.
handy from watching a YouTube video perspective, just to be able to see how much actual time versus on-screen time is being spent doing things. Although I think
Let
your
me
videos
open.
don't tend to have a lot of difference.
That's true. Let me actually open up the comment here on the side because I don't remember exactly what the user called it. They mentioned two, like two different ones. Let's see here. Comments. Game clock or Evo GUI. Game clock. Playtime Plus? Is that what it was? Let's see here. Can you use the game clock mod or Evo GUI mod so we can see the in-game time? Adds a simple clock showing how long the current game's been running. Okay, I guess I can use that. Playtime Plus. Because I don't see game clock. Maybe I'm just blind. Let me see what's Evo.
No, I'm not seeing it either.
There's this Evo GUI though. Places some indicators on your way for various little stats that are nice to have. Such as
Yeah, right.
such as let me see what Evo GUI adds, because I don't want to add too much. Okay. So
Right.
Evo GUI adds biter evolution, playtime, pollution levels, players, um, time, and brightness. Okay, that's not bad. That's fine. That way, if they're curious to know what my evolution level is, or if they're
Yeah,
curious to
sure.
know what my pollution level is,
Sure.
that's not bad.
Well,
Yeah, I can download Evo GUI. That'll be fine. Let's do that.
very small anyway.
Evo GUI install. Confirm.
Updates to ones that I've got downloaded too.
Yeah, there were 3 updates I had to do.
I had 15, but I'm pretty sure some of those were just Silas weirdness.
Oh no.
Man, he likes to just install whatever and see what happens. Mostly
It's
different
fine.
weapon packs.
Oh yeah, that's totally fine and understandable.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, so let me go ahead and multiplayer, host saved, guys SpaceX. I'll leave it click here, and there we go.
Okay.
And there's my Evo GUI. Let me hit settings here. Alright, what do I actually want to show? There's a pop-up? What does it mean visible in pop-up? Anyway, evolution factor always visible, that's fine. I don't need kill count, that's fine. Time played always visible, sure. Player locations. Nearby pollution level. What's visible in pop-up? Oh, that's the pop-up. Okay, got it. Player location. Alright, that's fine. So I guess for now, for the viewers out there, I'm just going to constantly show biter evolution and playtime. Our biter evolution's already kind of high. Then again, I don't know exactly how it scales because I just don't typically play with biters. But biter evolution right now is 43.2%.
Wow, that does seem like a lot.
From what I understand, don't behemoths start at like 50%?
Oh, is it? Yeah, I have no idea what those numbers mean at all. 60% means they discover differential calculus, and 75% means they've beaten you to space.
Well, that's dangerous for sure. All right. So, last time I built solar power while you were taking care of expanding the train network and solving iron and steel.
Yeah.
It looks like iron has pretty much been solved. Steel is
still
getting solved, but it's not fully solved yet.
No, it's thin.
And then as far as our borders go, I don't think I need to actively go out and scout the borders. I think for now we're okay.
That was kind of the last bit of yesterday's, or last time's playthrough was finishing those out. So I think we're probably all right for now, although...
Yeah, if I remember right, last time we were talking about potentially walling off these two choke points here.
Right.
Or I can just keep running around the cloud and killing things off as I bump into them.
Yeah, it would be nice to know what's over there to the west and the northwest across that isthmus. Maybe the thing to do is just to like totally arm up and then just head across the bridges there and start rocking things. Even though what I can already see is pretty heavy duty.
Yeah, but with two of us there, it probably isn't too bad as long as we have enough med kits to keep ourselves alive.
I would think so. I'm realizing I'm wearing modular armor, but I have no modules. Do you?
I only have solar panels in my modular armor.
Nothing.
As far as what we can actually put in our modular armor, what can we actually throw in there?
Yeah,
batteries, jetpacks. I mean, a lot of this stuff is going to require other stuff, but personal robot, night vision, we don't really need too much.
Yeah, that's not too important.
Personal battery, of course, we're going to want. Belt immunity, we don't have access to legs yet, which is definitely the big one I would like to have. But
yeah, for sure. Or personal lasers. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's really all that much I'm super jazzed about yet. Because we don't have like portable shield generators either, so.
What is adaptive armor?
Yeah, what is the next step? Not offhand.
Adaptive armor. Oh, it adds energy, so it's an energy shield.
Oh, yes. So it's kind of a compensation for the amount of healing you don't do on this mod.
Yeah. So that would be really nice.
They would.
Batteries. We have batteries on the bus, right? So batteries and steel. I can start crafting a couple of batteries.
Yeah, that's true.
Personal batteries. Come here.
Do all this stuff.
And then I need some steel. Come here, steel. And then, how many slots do I have? 5. Guess I'll build 5. More steel. There we go. Alright, so that's going to be 5 batteries, which is going to be nice. And then for adaptive armor, we need batteries, red circuits, and steel. So yeah, we have the ingredients for this kind of stuff.
Yeah. But just steal a lot of steel we don't have.
We don't have personal lasers yet, right?
No, just unfortunately lasers.
Lame. We can build jetpacks.
Yeah, I wonder about those. That could be kind of fun.
What kind of fuel does it use? Press J to activate. Enables you to fly over structures in water. Multiple jetpacks let you fly faster. Flying consumes fuel, so make sure you fill in your inventory. Rocket fuel gives the best results, but can also burn nuclear, solid, processed, and some other modded fuels.
Oh, a nuclear-powered jetpack. Now that sounds badass.
That would be pretty sweet. Alright, so I guess I will plug my batteries in there. I'll probably need to take a couple of batteries out. See, the jetpacks take 2x2.
Okay.
I don't know. Sure. I'm thinking of building 2 of them.
Ooh.
Just to...
That sounds,
adventurous.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot.
Well, I mean, it did say more goes faster.
Wow, a lot of that crafted really fast. I'm impressed.
Steel.
Belt immunity kit up here. Ditch some of the stone that I've accidentally crammed into my inventory. Would be nice.
Build 2 of those. And then I would like some adaptive armor, so I need more steel. All this just eats steel. Steel's an issue right now.
It really is. That is for sure.
So I've got the steel. Now I need more batteries. And then I need red circuits, which I have right here. There we go. Build 1, need more steel.
The inventory is over full. There's that stone gone. Okay, that's good. Let us gear up for combat here.
There we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to remove some batteries. Or some solar panels. I think what I'll do is I'll remove 3 solar panels, move these 3 batteries up, and then remove 2 batteries. And then here I can stick 1, 2 jetpacks in. And then adaptive armor is also 2x2. Ugh.
Yeah, it's a lot of space that's taking up for sure.
Alright, just 1 jetpack then, 1 adaptive armor. I can squeeze battery there. I can move that there, and then I can squeeze another adaptive armor in there like that. There, something like that perhaps? Do you want to see?
Yeah, what are you running?
I don't know if my solar panels are going to be able to power this or not, but I'm going to paste what I'm running at the moment and see what you think.
That's pretty much exactly what I'm looking for. I think I'm going to do without the jetpack for now and just opt for more power for the 2 adaptive armor and see how that goes.
All right, I'm flying!
What? Where are you at? Oh my goodness, look at you go.
Yeah, 1 jetpack feels fine. I'm going pretty good speed.
How
much fuel am I burning? I am burning fuel at a pretty good rate though. And then J just lands back down. Okay, cool. So I guess if I want to get over water, that's nice. And it does go faster than running, but having a car still isn't necessarily a bad thing. Or I can just grab a bunch of fuel and go. By the way, where was the dumb chest? Do you remember how I couldn't find it last time? I can't find it.
Yes, and now I've forgotten it
anymore.
again. No, I've forgotten it too.
Oh yeah, it was by our original iron smelting structure. That's what it was.
Yes, that's right.
There it is. I'm going to put some of these extra personal pieces that I crafted in there, and I'll come back for them later.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I can't
a few spares
fit them
as well
all here.
I think 4 batteries might be more than I can support here. I'm going to take this belt immunity off for now.
Yeah, I'm not running belt immunity. Because it doesn't really bother me that much. Sometimes
yeah,
it even
when we're
comes
yellow
in
belting,
handy.
it's like, who cares? Yeah. It's not until you get into red and blue belts that it becomes an actual obstacle. Like,
yeah, but then I just push the J key and fly, so whatever. As long as I keep fuel in my inventory, all is well.
And what you need to do is have a little pinwheel hooked up to your butt, and then have that hooked up to a generator so when you run the jetpack, the exhaust from the jetpack pushes the pinwheel and generates electricity for you.
Perfect.
Plus, it would be adorable.
So as far as our combat goes, I guess I need some more.
Good bit of red ammo.
See, I've got 2K bullets. I've got 57 turrets. I've got 49 radars. So I've got our radar coverage covered.
Yeah, I've only got 6 turrets at the moment. We could probably stand to bring a few more than that.
Yeah, just for turret pushing, even though I'm probably going to rely more on defender bots and face tanking than anything.
Yeah, but still
Because,
nice to have a fallback point for sure.
yeah.
Let's see. Can I craft turrets? Let's see here. Gun
And
turrets.
then defender bots. How many defender bots are you planning on taking? I think I'm going to take...
I've currently got 400 in my inventory.
That sounds about what I was wanting to do, too.
Maybe a little excessive, but I'd rather err that
I'd rather
way.
have too much than too little. Where's our med packs being made?
Ah,
I know that it's a manually fed thing, but...
Yeah, because we need to put a lot of
here
fish. But yeah, they're just down there. So we need to go get a lot of fish and stack them in there.
Yeah. We do have quite a few, though, in here already, which is good. Throw 10 in there. Crap. So I've got 60 right now. There's still 79 in there.
Doggone. I didn't realize
so you can take some.
Crammed at that full, yeah. That's awfully nice.
But I can go up and grab some more fish.
I was just doing the same. Just
because I can fly up there real fast.
That's awesome.
I'm liking the jetpack already. Where are the fish? You know what I can do? I can just... I'm going to make a deconstruction planner for fish.
Ah, yes.
Where are fish in the filter selection, though? That's the question.
Oh.
There they are. I found them. Perfect.
Oh, then you can say.
You already cleaned out the...
I did pull a lot of them out of that area there. Let's see.
I found some more, though. On the little X's there.
We do have a lot of med packs. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Foresight. Yeah, I'll take 45.
Or panic from my... Or panic from my part.
Yeah, definitely.
Jetpack. I like that jetpack a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
That's pretty funny.
I like that a lot.
I mean, honestly, as a defense against like against worm scum on the ground, that's pretty awesome.
I wonder I wonder if I can fly around with defender bots. That would be sweet, actually.
I hope so. Yeah, that really would be a game changer.
That would be freaking awesome. Let me grab some more fuel just in case that works. Oh, fuel, where are you? There's some. More fuel for me? Whew, that's a lot of fuel. I don't think I needed that much fuel.
You don't want to make yourself just flammable, which would be a pretty cool little side feature there, I think. Are we making our assembly unit 2s? Oh, there we go. You get these. I don't want them.
Why do I still have this adaptive armor in my inventory? I thought I dropped that off. Oh, this is so cool.
Okay, all this stuff can just sit in here for now. I'll have to go retrieve it later.
This is so cool. We should have built this jetpack sooner. We could have built this so much sooner.
It's pretty funny to see you
with the ingredients.
Hang on.
All right.
What do we need? I need green circuits to finish one. Okay, I'll grab a few of those and build myself a jetpack. Why not?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
Make sure you grab yourself plenty of fuel. Because with the processed fuel, as you're flying, it seems to drain one fuel every, like, just kind of eyeballing it every like 2 to 3 seconds.
Okay, yes, that's a noticeable drain for sure.
It does consume fuel rather rapidly, so I'm not
That's
going to be
fair.
doing it the whole time. But maybe I'll
No.
jetpack out to the. Maybe I'll jetpack out here just because jetpacking is faster, and that way I don't have to drive a car through trees and boulders and.
True.
Can jetpack out there and then run the rest of the way.
I'll bring 100 fuel with me, and then we'll see what that gets us.
I've got plenty of fuel if you need to borrow some.
Oh, it stacks
On the
to
way
200.
back.
Never mind. I'll grab a little bit more.
No, it only stacks to 100.
The refined fuel? Or the processed fuel?
Processed fuel. For me, it's only stacking to 100.
Oh, you're right. I'm looking at my quick bar at the bottom. That has doesn't make any sense. Okay.
It's all good.
All right, let's jetpack up here.
All right, so we're going west.
Yes.
To the west I go then.
Zoom.
Isn't the jetpack so cool?
That's super fun. I don't
have to worry about hitting
anything.
rocks and trees.
Yep. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
And
if you have 2 of them, do you go faster?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Oh my goodness.
Apparently.
That's
That's why I built 2.
Whoa.
Hello, sir. All right.
What if you drop yourself into deep water? What does it do? I assume you just die.
Either that or you just get trapped.
Could be.
Anyway, I'm going to drop 30 defender bots.
Yeah.
Charge right on in there.
I don't have those on my bar here. Why not? There we go. Okay, and I'm going to, yeah. Losing track of where I even am in this mess. Ooh,
Yep, I can fly with defender bots. It's fine.
that's brilliant.
Oh, crap.
Stop.
But when you get hit, you drop.
Oh, that's good to know.
If you get hit, you get knocked down.
That adaptive armor is pretty good stuff.
Yeah, this is working out rather nicely, actually.
I think I'm going to drop the jetpack then and just put on another one of those.
Nice.
Nice. That worked out quite well. That was a nasty base that made me nervous, and then now it doesn't have to. I am going
There's
to
a couple of biters over here fighting rocks for some reason. Alright.
Idiot.
I don't know why you guys are fighting rocks, but whatever.
You're dead now, so you can stop doing that.
You did.
Did. Mr. Kurtz, you did.
Clean yourself up, fool. You did. Next.
Next, indeed. Waggle dance. Oh, wiggle. Man, ain't no thing.
Yeah.
Dead worms.
Those shields are nice. And it doesn't seem to be draining my batteries too bad either. That's also nice.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, I'm still just fine.
Yeah, it's pretty effective.
That is a nice little stopgap if we don't have like full-on double energy shield Mark II or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, another pretty sizable colony up here. Oop, we took a hit on that.
Let's keep charging through this base.
Yeah.
Oh crap, there's cliffs here.
Yeah. Oh, hang on.
Oh wait, I should have just pushed J.
True. I stopped and blew a hole through it, so, you know. I made those cliffs not my problem anymore. Up here. Anything interesting? Yeah, I just gotta clear out the map section.
Clear out the fog of war. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, another bit up here. That is a little tiny thing.
Yeah, that's not bad. I'm not gonna throw a lot of defender bots down for that. Just a few ought to be good.
Yeah.
Just some worms, but whatever they need to die to.
Indeed. Med pack.
Goodbye, worms.
Okay, now where are we going? Do. All right, here we go. Next nearest neighbors. Yeah, some of these are substantial.
Yeah, but the bots are amazing.
Yeah, they're doing real well these days. Got a lot of upgrades on them. Got a lot of them.
The evolution factor is spiking pretty hard, though. We're at 45.5%.
Ah, yes.
But it's all good. Again, as long as we just keep killing stuff off, it really doesn't matter too much, because they don't respawn with our settings, so...
Yeah. Yeah, that is...
They will respawn later on other planets, but for
on other
now...
planets, yes, but not now. That's all I care about for now. These ones have oil! The American in me demands it.
That's right. Time to invade the Middle East once again.
Ooh, time to hit a few med packs. Jeez, that one almost got me. I was a little reckless there.
Scary.
Yeah, I was real close.
How you doing on Defender bot count?
256.
Alright, you're doing a bit better than me. I'm at 228. I've been more reckless with them, I guess.
More sensible. You didn't almost die on that last one.
Fair enough. Either use them or lose them, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, rocks! Rocks! Again, I should have pushed J. Like this. Problem solved.
Oh man, this
that's pretty meaty up there.
Here to the west. Yeah,
that's meaty.
Wow, I'll say.
All right, I'm gonna drop 30 bots real quick, and then I'm gonna jetpack in there because I don't want to deal with rocks and trees.
No doubt. Here's all the initial rush forces down. Now we can start moving in.
Fly around the perimeter here.
Jeez, this is a big one.
Yeah. Oh, I got hit. I've been hit.
Man down.
Jetpack away.
Love it.
Oh, I've been hit. Good thing I can just push J again.
Too funny.
I don't even know why it bothers to bring me down. I can just push J again. Now, if it broke my jetpack, there would be a problem, but...
Yeah, maybe like a delay of, like, while it resets itself or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that would be mean. Don't give Arendelle ideas. He'll do it.
He'll do it. Absolutely would. Hey, you worms, leave me alone. Stop it. Stop it! Nobody asked you. Stop it.
I'm trying to get away with not using bots, but it's probably not going to work. Alright, yeah. Hold on. I'm going to use bots.
My health off again.
Bots are stronger than my gun. I get it.
There are quite a few of them.
I can use med packs while flying too.
Oh, this is a bad idea.
They'll never kill me. You can't get me stuck. Your spit only deals damage now. We are making a lot of landfill, right? Because all this shallow water, we can't.
Yeah, we can't build on any of it. Yeah. No, we can't do anything with it unless we fill it in.
Let's see. Looking at the map here.
Yeah, I feel like we've kind of cleared out an awful lot of the perimeter of our western cloud at this point.
Yeah,
and fleshed out the map quite a bit too.
Yeah, we found the next lake.
Mm-hmm. My goodness, there's a lot of dead trees up here.
There's the next base.
How is this? Oh, there we go. I have like one defender bot that was just clinging. Like,
clinging to life.
Go ahead. Yeah, it's like all of your compatriots have gone. Why are you still here?
I want to live!
Rage, rage against the dying of the light, says that bot. Okay, now I'm going to put my jetpack.
Oh, I did find another big metropolis up here. But overall, we've explored this area relatively well, and it's really far away from our gas cloud at this point.
Yeah, we've definitely moved well beyond immediate concerns by now.
Do we want to move up here then?
Where are you looking? Oh yeah, that's got to be our next target.
Jetpacking over.
Zoom.
Zoom, zoom.
The acceleration is kind of fun too.
We don't gotta worry about water, hooray!
We just go. That's this.
This is amazing.
That's fun. Whoop, and down I come. Back to the ground. And I'll just med pack myself up to max again. That's interesting. The cooldown on the med packs also affects defender bots and grenades. You can only do like one throwable at a time.
Don't hit me, bro. I'm just dive bombing them. Just like dive bomb.
That one's still alive, or is that a rock? I guess
that's a tree.
Rock.
Those
are
trees.
Tree that got damaged. Okay.
Yeah, rocks and trees.
Here before all my bots die out.
Yeah, my bots are dying out.
You guys all suck, and I'm the best.
They're dead.
A lot of dead stuff.
Clean yourself up, fool. You did.
And dead.
Alright, where else are we going?
Definitely.
We haven't explored southeast and southwest very well. I'm thinking I head back to base. Well, I can kill this real quick. But I'm thinking I head back to base, restock on defender bots, and then we go
yeah,
south.
Like down around here, this stuff. We definitely... Yeah, like, because there's iron here that we're definitely going to want to tap soon. So cleaning out everything to the east of that is going to be important.
Yeah, plus we just don't know what's down there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and jet back to base. Refill my defender bot stashes because I'm down to 115.
Mm-hmm.
I've still got 50 med packs, so I'm good.
That's nice, yeah.
Med packs.
Down to 35 med packs. Oop, I need to turn to the east.
Maybe grab another 100 fuel.
Yeah.
Oh, I still have plenty of fuel left, to be fair. I've still got 384 fuel left, so maybe I'll just ride with that.
I used just a little north of 100 on that myself.
Same.
No, not even. No, not that much. I wasn't up in the air quite as much as you either.
What can I say? I do like it up there. The air is nice up there.
It is pretty sweet. No question.
There we go. I'm back up to 400 bots. There's still 400 bots left in there for you if you need them.
Right on. I can sure use them.
Alright, I'm going to jet down to the solar power.
That's making those. And let's see, bullet-wise, I'm good. Yeah, I got plenty of bullets. Okay. Another stack of med packs never hurt anybody.
Looking at oil. Sulfuric acid is full. Oh, that's because batteries backed up. That's the only reason why everything else is backed up. Batteries was eating everything before, but now everything's all backed up because
batteries are back.
Batteries got backed up, and that's a good problem to have for now.
That's fine
because back before batteries were backed up, we were struggling a bit on the sulfur.
Yeah.
I was just like, wait a minute. I thought we were struggling on sulfur. How come it's backed up?
I feel like you should be able to whack into large power poles with this jetpack. I just didn't do that and felt like I maybe should have.
We're flying over them. It's fine. A little base down here. It's a good thing we started to come down here.
Yeah. So long, dummies. Idiots.
So long, suckers. Alright, west or east or south?
I'd say let's go east.
Alright.
We're cleaning things out that way.
So far, so good. To the lake.
Yeah, there's oil here. There we go.
There we go. Found some.
A few.
Do a bomb run.
Strafing run. All right, yep. Just strafing runs over the top of it. And then next thing you know, they're done.
Oh, there's another big base there.
Oh, sure enough. Let's do it. Too fun. Go, my little bot. Crush, kill, destroy.
Nice. I'm feeling pretty invincible right now until the behemoth.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. We've boosted our evolution by 2% in the last few little things. Oh, hi there. Yeah, here's some...
Oh, you found some buddies fun down there. All right,
I sure did.
I found some buddies over here too, but I'm gonna help you first.
Sounds good.
Where are you? Oh, you're on the other side of that. Okay, that is a monstrosity and a half.
That is huge.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and place my bots down first before I start doing runs.
Would recommend it.
So that way I can grab med packs.
Oh, yep. Speaking of, oh, get out of there. Oh, jetpack. Woo! That got spicy. Kick to the air. Hilarious.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about what we're up to right now. This is going pretty well.
It's going real smooth.
Wow, there's a lot of bases over here, actually.
Yeah, there's quite a collection. Topped off my bot count here. Fly, my pretties, fly!
Oh, we are going to have to slow down our aggression, though, because our defender bots aren't going to keep up since we've only got one assembly machine working on them.
Yeah, so we're not going to be able to go back and just load up on 800 more.
Not unless we aggressively expand it, which we totally can.
We could do, yeah. To the air.
When the enemy takes to the air, we will need your support.
Oh, I forgot to grab fuel when we were there last. I should,
Uh-oh, are you
have to,
dead?
no, I'm down like 27. So I've got, another minute or two of flight time here. Dude, shh, get back in here. Go. Oh, shh, that's really bad. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, no! Respawn destination. Homeworld. Yeah.
Yes, please. All right, let me see.
I like that it gave me the option. That was nice.
Yeah, I mean, in case you die on a different planet.
Yeah.
All right, feeling a little less invincible with how big these bases are.
Yeah, that one definitely put me in my place. Let's see, how quickly can I get down there? If I grab a car. I didn't get a pistol on respawn. I have
wonder
one.
if that's because there's a certain, like, limit.
Look, you've got enough pistols now. Go get one of the ones you dumped, and then get to work. Yeah, I should have set up some turrets on that one. That was a big, nasty base.
Alright, I'm gonna wait for you. Do you want me to come drive you?
I'm trying to see it. Oh, because I think I had the car.
Because I have a car.
Back there. Well, that's probably going to be the fastest way to do this.
Alright, well, I'm jetting back up then, and then I'll plop a car down and we can drive back down together.
Cool.
To get your body back.
Go pay respects to my remains.
We were pretty far down there.
Yeah, we are clearing out some serious terrain here. No question.
Because even with the jetpack, it's taking a little while to get back up there. Driving down there's going to be a bit of a pain.
Yeah, no doubt.
But, oh well.
If you finish clearing out those other guys, too, I usually drop a car and I can handle getting down there myself one way or another.
Oh, I already came back up.
Oh, where are you?
I'm down by oil.
Oh, yeah, there you are.
Alright, let's see. Is there anything I should restock up on since I'm here?
Yeah, right.
I mean, more bots, but I don't want to eat all the bots. More fuel, perhaps?
I'm definitely grabbing some of that from here.
Okay, that's good.
We go 200 will do.
There's the bots.
I should make a submachine gun and grab some red ammo too. I need iron and copper.
Let's see.
Ammunition. I'm not gonna worry about any more bots right now.
This isn't the most ideal, but I'm gonna do that.
What are we doing?
I'm just gonna add
more bots. Aha, I see. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Using an inserter though to repopulate the belt, I'm not a big fan of, but
yeah, that's true.
It'll get the job done.
Yep.
Alright, so now we've got I forgot to place an inserter there.
that would help, yeah.
That would help. Alright, so now we've got 2 assembly machines working on this.
Yeah. That's good.
So that'll help. Alright, shall we drive down?
Yeah, I'll take 50 of those just in case, and then hope for the best.
I'm just gonna get out of the way of our stuff here. That way I don't run it over like an idiot.
That would never happen.
It'll happen.
I don't have any repair packs on me.
I do, we're good.
Okay. Bonk bonk.
Gotta get them out of the way.
That's right. It would be the final insult if doing that also put the wood in your inventory and clogged that up too.
Oh god, that would be the worst.
Bonk, 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 bonk. The hardest part is maintaining speed. I just saw
Meteorites
the
just hit the base. Yep.
no, I just saw the achievement: destroy 100 trees by impact.
Oh,
I'm sure your account already has that long since, but mine did not. Oh, destroy 100 cars by rock impact.
that's one way to do it.
I reckon.
So where's your body? It's still further southeast, right?
Yeah, I think it's still like down here-ish, isn't it? I don't know. Don't we have a mod to help us out with this stuff?
If you push
Jesus,
M, you
this
should
is
see
big.
your body down there. Oh yeah, I see your body on the map. You marked it, right?
No, I didn't mark a body. I just marked the general region.
Well, your mark happened to be pretty much right over your body.
Oh, good. Because I'm not seeing the body on there at all.
You're not?
No, I don't see anything. Maybe I don't have
That's
that one going.
weird. Find
That's
my
weird.
should be there. Like I see your name on the map.
Yeah, you'd think.
All right. Probably gonna want to hop out. Your body is
Like over here?
right here. Like right
Oh, okay.
by that nest. You can far reach it. You don't need to run in. You
Yeah, I
can
was
far
going to
reach.
say. Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's see here.
Oh wait, no, that's
Lemon-
a
it's
medium
a
worm.
medium
My bad.
worm.
My bad. I thought
I'm
that was your
feeling
body.
I'm feeling pretty insulted that you couldn't tell my corpse apart from a medium worm. Can I just say
Sorry.
that's not cool, man.
That's my bad. You're actually, it's right there. Actually, you're standing right next to it.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there I am. Hi, corpse. Ta-da! Yay, I have stuff.
Shall we proceed with the crusade?
Let's do it. Let's see.
I'm gonna place some
Jetpack
turrets
into the
down
air.
to
Yeah, that's a good
have
idea.
a fallback place.
Yup.
All right, bots down.
Plenty of them.
And jet.
Hi, stupid bugs that killed me. So I should stop calling you stupid. Doo-doo.
Just because they killed you doesn't mean they're not stupid.
Might say something about me.
I mean, just because you made a mistake, like I made right now. I escaped, though. My stupidity didn't kill me.
Yay.
I got lucky with my stupidity.
Strafing runs.
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh,
Double.
uh-oh. My bots died.
Ooh, that's bad, yeah.
And so I was getting hit and I couldn't really retaliate safely.
Yeah. Yeah, changing direction is dangerous. You slow way down. Bugs have something to say to me? Jeez, yeah, these just keep going. This is a bad neighborhood. I'm thinking the real estate values are rock bottom and we should take advantage.
Definitely. Wow, that guy sniped me real good. Oh, I died.
I'm nearly there myself. Get out, get out, get out! Stop placing bots and do more med packs. Okay. All right. So your car is probably there.
My car was in my inventory. I think I picked it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, so.
I'm just gonna start running down.
Okay. I'll try and
It's gonna take a
clean.
while, but it's gonna start running down. How do I do debug? I don't remember. There was a.
No
There we
idea.
go. F key. What one was it called? It was like show. It's not paths. I don't remember what it was, but there was a certain debug option that shows like a line between like you and like your bots and your dead body.
Ah, that's nice.
I don't remember what the setting was. Oh well. The run of shame. The run of shame.
Just about got things cleared out.
Also have to figure out what broke in the base. Because while we were out and
because we had
about,
meteors,
meteorites hit the base.
They did. All right, back on the ground now. We have killed many a thing.
Yes, our pollution cloud is pretty safe at this point for now.
I'll say.
While we continue to expand for a while, I just gotta get my body back, and then I guess
I only
we can
just
retreat.
now noticed that it actually does give you a read on how many bots you've got in the lower right.
Oh yeah,
I've been wondering about that. I've just been like tossing down as many as I can.
Biter Evolution is now exactly 50%. I think that's when behemoths spawn.
Let's see. Do.
I think.
Extra
I could
fun.
be wrong. But yeah. Oh dear. How far away am I? I'm still really far away. Okay. I don't even know why I bothered checking.
We are a ways down here. Yeah, so relative to our pollution cloud. Yeah, I think at this point we're better off kind of heading north of where we are. There's this megalopolis down here, but I don't think we need to tangle with it right now. I think we're better off if you head due east and meet me there.
Right, I gotta get my body first though.
Oh, of course you do. You have you have to pay your respects.
Yep. It gave me a med pack, but yeah, it didn't give me a pistol. And I am actually A-okay with that. Because I don't want the pistol.
Uh-huh. Right. Start up. I wonder why I'm not seeing... Do I not have Find My Body active on this one? I thought it would have yelled at me about that. Saying I had to sync up with yours to join.
That's what I would have thought.
But I think it may be optional. Like there's some you have to, but maybe there's some you don't. Because yeah, I'm not seeing any mod settings related to it. Maybe there just aren't any. But far reach, circulation, milestones, robot attrition, space exploration, auto trash, equipment gantry, distribution, informatron, jetpack milestone. Yeah, no, nothing. I guess I just don't have it.
Very strange.
Glad you do then. Would have taken me forever to locate my body and all that wreckage.
True. Just grab these
like I'm not going to
back, I guess.
Any help finding yours in all of this either.
You're actually standing almost on top of it. It's just a little bit more east of where you're at. And
I'm still not seeing it, yeah.
Still
there you
more
are.
east
Yep,
and
there we
slightly
go.
north.
Can I loot it? I totally could. Oh, that's fun. You have uranium in your pockets.
I do.
Fun little snack for any biters that come along.
I'm alive!
Not just alive, but fully airborne.
Yes, I'm now airborne again.
Yeah, I'd
say... thanks for getting revenge by killing off the rest of that city for me. I appreciate it.
It was important.
Alright, so you wanted to go north and explore that.
Yeah,
and then from there, I guess we head back to base.
Yeah, we're well out of the reach of our pollution cloud for now. Pretty safe on that score. It's all just lake. There's a bunch of coal there. That's nice.
Yeah, I didn't see anything when I swerved over a little bit. Oh, you
There's a
found
little
some
bit of
buddies
something.
there.
I did. A few. I'll send a few buddies of my own out. So that
Same.
my old friends can meet my new friends.
Man, they're getting real good at sniping me.
What I'm not good at is knowing that when you first take to the air, you have no momentum at all.
Yeah.
So I'm like hovering there like an idiot with nothing
Unless
to
you're already
do.
running. If you're already running, then you have a little bit. But
Yeah,
yeah.
you save a little bit, yeah. Let's see. Let's just kind of fill this in.
Yeah, I was going to say, we'll just get rid of that fog of war. And then I'll just get rid of the fog of war over this lake, too.
There's a little bit of something over here. Hello, a little bit of something. You're actually a pretty medium-sized bit of something.
No worries, I'll be back
Oh,
in
yep.
just a bit.
There we go. They got me there. Right out of the sky. Like a big dumb rock.
I'm coming back.
Die. Die, all of you. Air superiority is mine. Y'all ain't nothing.
Ding dong, the biter's dead.
There.
I'm gonna finish
How many have we
clearing
killed?
out that fog
Oh, yeah,
over
the
the
northeast.
lake.
Yeah, over the water. Yep, let's do it.
I've got enough fuel to keep flying over the lake.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Let's see.
Because I would hate to run out of fuel and then get stranded in the lake.
Indeed, indeed.
That would be a little on the awkward side.
Oh, but I could come out here to the middle of the lake and go on a little fishing trip. Do do
That's true.
do. It's a little vacation.
Nice.
Your
You
little
have your
fishes,
own little oasis there.
right? This is my secret fishing spot. Don't tell anybody. Do, do, do.
I mean, I'm the only other person on this planet besides the biter, so.
Well, don't tell
Until
them.
we find other engineers, other fish engineers.
That's right.
I'm gonna start going back to base, I guess.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll be right behind you.
So we can
Since I'm done.
start looking at the next thing that we want to actually build out or fix
Bots,
or
bots
whatever.
have got to be the next thing. We need bots. It's driving me crazy not to have them. But in order to get bots, really, well, we've got everything we need to get them up and running, don't we?
I think so. I know we've researched them. I think we have the resources we need too.
Yeah.
We just have to start putting it together.
Oh, yeah.
Just gonna clean up this dead oil or not oil, iron ore mining operation.
Yeah. Every time I'm running by, I'm picking up like a few
billion miners.
Yeah. All right. Now we got stuff. Hello? Okay.
Yeah, entire lines are going down. It's nuts how fast these mine out.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
We also need to do a base examination to figure out what died when the meteorite struck.
Yeah. Like what's damaged. That's a pretty good peace of mind. Just having all of that cleared out. We got nothing anywhere near our cloud for now.
Yeah.
Which is good because we need to expand our cloud a little bit.
We do.
Oh, now what are you doing? Oh, you're just waiting. Oh, you're doing exactly what you should do. You're waiting for this other one to fill up. Yeah, that patch was never going to last long anyway.
Nope.
Decommission that whole
Yeah, that'll
station
be
in a little while
decommissioned
here.
soon. Alright. I'm gonna start jetting over the base to see if I can find dead life bars somewhere.
Damaged things. It's okay up here.
Let's see. I'm also just kind of cleaning things up as I spot stuff.
Alright.
Alright, let's see.
Little
Oh,
maintenance.
I found some damaged power poles, but I don't think that's what got hit. I'll clean those up
I
anyway.
see some damaged rocks. But that might just be my driving in the car.
Science isn't damaged. Or my driving in the car. That science isn't damaged.
See anything on the mall or on the main refinery, such as it is. You have some
I'm
fish.
looking at the old
Make some
section of the
med packs.
base, and I'm struggling to find anything damaged either.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe something in our oil?
I didn't see anything on the main refinery, but I did install some new pump jacks over to the west. I'll go check them out.
We don't have radars over there?
I thought I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah, we do. I just happen to be in the neighborhood and everything looks clean. There are some meteorite fragments here, but I'm not seeing anything damaged.
Yeah, just looking at some of our other outposts.
Uh-huh.
There's a signal that's not working. Oh, I think I found where the damage is. I think it's up here.
Oh, okay.
I was looking at the map and I noticed one of our signals was blinking, which means it couldn't read. And I was like, oh, something got damaged there.
That could just be shitty signaling on my part too. Just
No, there's ghosts there, so I'm pretty sure that might be what got hit.
Could be. Okay.
I'm already up there. I'll fix it. Whoop.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking at bot frames. What do we need for them?
Oh, I don't have signals. No.
Oh, I don't either on me at the moment. I emptied out my inventory for combat stuff. Put it all in over here.
I need to go back to base for signals. Oops.
At least that is a lot faster with the jetpacks. That's nice too.
Yeah. Yeah, the flight of shame is a lot less bad than the walk of shame.
Indeed. Yay, make med packs. Okay, good.
Grab some
Oh, yeah.
here.
Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of rail stuff in that chest there anyway.
Yeah, that was where I put the new dump chest when I couldn't find the old one.
Indeed. You get these.
This jetpack is nice.
Pretty slick. 100%.
I can't get over how awesome that is.
Mighty convenient.
Indeed. Okay, place that. Alright, so those signals are working again. Let me see if anything else is busted. That signal's red, but it's not blinking. But there's not a tower there. How strange. I'll put one. Oh, I can just place stuff while I'm in the jetpack, right? Yeah.
Plonking stuff down from the air.
Yeah.
Why not? Boop. Okay. Oh yeah, I was looking up frames. Bot ports are one thing. We'll want those two, I suppose. We need a lot of concrete for this.
Let's see
The
what
other
else.
flying robot frames. Big electric motors, that's right. Let me start making those in some quantity, which means we're going to need lubricant.
Those are red because of that train. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. Why is that signal still red? Oh, wow. That's very poorly signaled, but that's not what got damaged. That's just poorly signaled. Okay.
It's just a bad job.
Yeah, it's like, that's just a bad job.
No,
Sorry,
that was the meteorites, man. No, they came in and they redid it.
Ruined that full idea. I'm not seeing any other like broken signals. So, from a train perspective, we're looking okay. Let's see. Looking at your fine, large smelting array, I don't see any damage there.
Yeah, it definitely said something got busted, but I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, it said 3 things got busted, and I did place down 2 signals that were ghosts. So that's
But
two things I fixed.
I don't think those were impact related though.
Oh well. I guess if we find a problem as we're building stuff, then we'll fix it then.
There we go. I reckon. Okay, one thing, if we're going to get bots going, we're going to need to have advanced oil processing properly set up.
Oh
Instead of
yeah,
just
that's right.
simple.
That's what I wanted to do next. I wanted to actually build that out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll come down and I'll help you build that out.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think I want to build that in a bit more of a structured manner too. It's all kind
Yeah.
of clustered
Yeah,
here together.
this has been very ad hoc so far.
So I think what we want to do, right, is we want to pipe the oil into. Okay, so you've got the oil piped into a tank, which is great.
So far, yeah.
And then you've got that crude pumping out. Okay, that's all good. So I think what I want to do is I kind of just want to tear everything up and replace it all down.
I think that's the way to go at this point. Yeah, we need a much more sustainable, long-term fluid management setup here, and this ain't it. I'm going to go empty my inventory out to make room for the things I'm going to rip out. Dump things in some chests up here and then come back down.
I'm going to reset up these pump jacks here too. So
yeah,
I'm going to clear all that
Yeah,
out.
I'd say just yank it all. Yeah, because those ones on the right are not linked up at present to...
Well, that's because I just unlinked them, but...
Oh, but I mean, they weren't going into that tank on to the west of the whole thing either. So half of the current pump jacks were, half weren't. Oh, we just lost a lot of power up here.
Wow, that is one nasty fail point. Yep, that's a nasty fail point. Okay.
Oh, we just have like one thing that's kicking power through to air. Yeah, that shouldn't be. Let's make that.
I guess I can temporarily just have power go away while we set this up, but
I mean, no, but we don't have to do. Hang on a second.
Wait, David, calm down. You're being stupid again. Sorry.
Well, no,
Here,
not quite.
I have a solution. Hold on.
I was just starting to put things down. But where are we actually?
I'll fix it.
Oh, because that's all the solar coming up from there. Oh, yeah, so we just need to run, like, north from there. There you go. There we go. Now the radars are running.
Now I can tear stuff down again and be fine. I'm going to have a lot of extra crap in my inventory. This isn't really good, but so whatever.
So much extra crap. Drop that down here. Let's see.
Good thing I've got chests I can just dump all this extra crap in for the time being.
I reckon. Actually, I'm going to do that up here and just, like, put down some chests that we can be offloading products from here. Let's see. Come here. You... Okay, I'm just going to cut this all off right now. And then we can just set like this.
I'm a little sad I'm going to have to... I'm a little sad to tear up our storage tanks, though, because they're full of petroleum and sulfuric acid.
True enough.
So I'm a little sad about that, but I think it still might need to be done.
Empty those belts out over the next little while while we're doing the rest of this, so we don't clog up the inventory. Okay. Time to tear up the refineries.
All right, let's just bite that bullet.
Yep, just yank it all out. This is done well as a preliminary, getting things off the ground.
It has served us well, but now we have to tear it up.
Yep, now we need better service.
There's a lot of cliff explosives here.
Yeah, we ended up with a fair number of them. You empty that off so I don't have to.
Okay, that's just pulling full now. Okay, so that's where some water's coming in. That's good to know. I'll just tear that up too. I might as well just rebuild it all.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, crude. Well, the crude I can keep there. That's fine. That makes sense. That's fine.
Yeah, this one doesn't.
Oh, I see what you were doing there.
Yeah, I just want to clog my inventory with a lot of crap.
That's very understandable.
Same thing up here with a bunch of sulfur and plastic and batteries and stuff.
Okay.
All clean.
All almost clean indeed. Almost got a nice clean area now, which is lovely.
Blank canvas.
Alright.
You get all this coal I picked up. Okay. We got a lot of crap in a couple of random chests. That's fine.
There's that. Alright, so I'm going to hook this up.
Hang it. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds.
No worries. So now that's all on one thing. They're all connected there. Okay, great. And then that's good. And then that's pumping in there.
There we go. Okay.
So
yeah, I'm going to clean out some trees down here too. And some cliffs. No, I'm almost out of cliff explosives. I'm out of cliff explosives.
Those are powered back on. Alright. So now what I want to do is... How many refineries do you have? Because I think you tore the refineries up.
I did. I've only got... Oh, I've got 10. There's a bunch more up on the mall just north of us here anyway.
Alright. Let me go ahead and start with... Let's start with 10 for now, actually. But let's see. Yeah, let's start with 10 for now. we'll go from there.
Mm.
Because I'm not sure if our crude oil production is going to be able to actually keep up with the 10.
That's true. There's one more.
Where is...
Got another field of mine
crude right
wellheads.
behind.
Yeah, yeah, to the west there, so we could supplement with that as well.
So I'm going to go ahead and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to go ahead and throw power poles between these.
So many rocks.
Oh, there's different advanced oil processing now. It's not all just one.
Oh, what do we get?
We have a standard crude into petroleum, and then we have
crude into
we
heavy
have advanced
and
oil
light.
processing, which gives us a little bit of petroleum, a little bit of heavy, and a lot of light.
Oh,
We have
it's just
another
different
one that gives us
blends.
a lot of heavy, a little bit of petroleum, and a little bit of light.
That's super good.
So,
Oh, I like that a lot. You can like a 70-30 split, either heavy
so what
oil
I'm
or on
thinking is I
light
just do
oil.
half and half. I do like half the light one and half the heavy.
And then we can just adjust as we go. That's brilliant.
So that's 5. There we go. And then water and crude.
Why don't we have robot servitors to do this for?
We'll get
that's
there.
that's what we're trying to fix.
We'll get there.
Indeed.
Okay, so now let's get this stuff hooked up. Just a clear shot there. There we go. All right. Let's get water. Water pump. There you are. So there's the water pump. You need power. So let's get you hooked up to power.
Output pipes.
And then let's get this hooked up to power.
See, I've got 7 tanks. I'm just going to hook each of these outputs up to some tanks on the east end of
Yep,
all the shenanigans. Yeah.
That's perfect. Okay, now I'm going to route the crude.
Leave a little bit of room for expanding. We need more of this later.
Okay, there's crude routed, so now they're processing. So now what we want is I'm going to put a large power pole next to each one of these.
Good. I'm sure the spacing on this is quite right, but figure it out as we go. We've left enough to get things in and out anyway.
want to know that. We want to know that. And we want to know that. So now that power pole knows the levels of all 3 of those tanks, which is great.
Yes. Signals, yes. Oh, this game. Mousing over that pole and seeing not just the electricity and the wire reach, but also the signals that it's receiving with a handy little readout just by mousing over that power pole. That's just super good.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing with the crude tank too. Might as well just know the level of crude while we're at it.
Yeah, definitely. The whole system to know all these things.
So that means I need to connect the circuit all the way across. Oh, that's a little bit painful. Hold on.
Suck it up, Dad.
Never gonna suck it up. You can't make me.
This is true.
Alright, connect that to that, that to that, that to that, and that to that. So now that main hub guy knows crude, heavy, light, and petroleum.
Okay, we'll need that to know lubricant eventually, I suppose.
Yep.
But for now, that's just fine. And this leaves us room to hook up additional storage tanks as we need to. I'll just put 2 of them in here at the moment anyway.
So should I... Let's see. How do we want to do this? Let's do the lubricant first, I suppose.
Yeah.
Lubricant's the same, it just takes heavy oil. So I'm just going to drop... I mean, typically, at least in vanilla anyway, you don't use a lot. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do lines down here for each of the things that we want.
Sure, yeah. Got plenty of room to expand down that direction.
2, 3. I think I'm just going to start with 3 things of lubricant. Or maybe 4.
Let's just start 4 if we need to rebalance as we go. That's no problem.
I want to put a pump here with a large pole on it and a circuit from here to here.
Going that way, yeah.
And then there. And then let's get this out. So we'll do that, that, and that. And then I'm going to go ahead and output from there to there, there, to there, and there.
Okay, so they're getting that. And then we've got the outputs. They're going where? Let's see. Output here, here, and down here.
So we just want to make lubricant always, right? There's not much of a reason to actually circuit that. We just
yeah, I like having it on there just in case. But yeah, I don't see any reason to put conditions on that pump yet. We can always cook things up if we need to later.
Well, I mean, right now it's disabled by control behavior because it is circuited. So I guess we just want it to run anytime heavy oil is greater than 0.
Yeah, pretty much. At this point, I think that works fine.
Alrighty. Anytime heavy oil is greater than 0. Got it. There it goes.
And that is not all we need with that. Let's get you.
I think I prefer the lubricant tank up here next to the other tanks.
Oh, sure. Okay. That works.
But that's just my preference.
No, that does keep things cleaner. I like it. Let's see.
Got lubricant going.
Keep it on the same pattern as the others here.
What else do we want to do? I guess we want to start doing solid fuels, right?
Yeah, probably.
Fuel
Yeah,
refineries. Do we have fuel refineries? What are fuel
we've got them
refineries?
researched, but we don't have them built anywhere. I don't think.
Fuel refineries take a lot of stuff. Small electric motors, pipes, brick, glass, and steel. So maybe I'll hold off on that for a minute.
Hmm.
Rocket fuel from water.
Yeah, right. Sounds like magic to me, or witchcraft.
Yeah, water and copper. It takes a very long time, 500 seconds crafting time.
Man, that is a long time.
And it creates one solid rocket fuel and 10% scrap. So it's definitely not a very efficient way to get it done. Then there's liquid rocket, where it takes one solid rocket fuel into a fuel refinery and it outputs 50 liquid rocket per second. That's kind of cool.
There's lubricant headed up there.
Alright, so let's see. So explosives. I didn't have to tear down explosives, I guess, but well, no, because we need sulfur.
Nah, we were
right?
yanking everything. Oh, I think that was the right play.
Sulfur is petroleum and water. How much sulfur do you think we need? Like 6 for now?
Sure. Yeah, I think we can kind of try a bunch of numbers and then keep stabbing at them as we go.
All right, so let's do
I was gonna say, just put it
1, 2, 3. Output, and then about 4, 5, 6. Sulfur. Copy paste. Copy paste. There we go. Now we're going to do 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2.
So it's that, and then we would need plastic, of course. Which, again, just coal and petroleum. We've got coal running down from up here. I figure. But I could do plastic just to the west over here. We've got kind of that, or we try to figure out where the best, most logical place to put them. If we've got solid stuff producing over here, though, it might make more sense to just have this going on.
That's kind of what I'm
Along the
thinking.
same
I'm thinking of
line.
just taking more space, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so this needs petroleum.
Coal down here, then let's go do that. Out of my way, rock. What are you doing here?
I need to
Somebody
go get more
invited you.
pipes.
Oh yeah, I can fly. Do 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 do.
Remember where we put pipes? Oh, here we go. I found them.
Found. Okay.
I found them. We're good.
What are they doing here?
Alright, coming back down.
Let's see. Where's our coal coming down? Right here. Okay. Yeah, because we have already standing inputs and outputs for the solid stuff we've got moving, so.
That's not going to work. Hold on. I need... that. So that way I can do... that with a pump. One of these guys.
doing a pretty parallel structure for the plastic. You're going to need to be able to put in hole at the same time, so split that around.
Okay, there's that. And then we basically just want sulfur at all times, right? So as long as
I think that's another one we don't need to worry about.
It's greater than 0, have it. And then water. What's this water doing? That water's fine. Maybe I'll just keep carrying that water forward for now.
Okay, petroleum coming in here.
So there's the water. There's the output. And then we just do that, 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 and that. And now we got sulfur.
Eso me gusta.
Hub guy knows our lubricant amount as well. Okay, so there's sulfur, hooray. Now from sulfur and coal, we get explosives. So I'm gonna just do, I think I'm gonna do basically what you did last time, just one thing of explosives.
Yeah, it works. I don't think we'll need more than that.
Where's the coal coming in?
Right up north here.
Oh, I see.
Reusing the existing input.
That works. So let's see, how do I want to do this then? Guess I'll just put it over here. So not cliff explosives. Just, oh wait, what makes explosives? Is it chem plants? It is chem plants.
Mm-hmm.
So explosive requires water, of course. Sorry for messing with your structure a little bit there.
What you got? No ego involved. Okay,
the sulfur I'm gonna route up this way and then back up there like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna split that off into a half belt and run it that way.
Actually hook up
that.
The coal here. Gap in it over here.
And then the coal I'm going to split off into a half belt as well. And then merge it like that.
Now
to get my half and half belt. So there's that. Gonna make explosives. So
Boop! Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and box those.
Relative to the.
And then cliff explosives are something we want, right? So.
Plastics can be just. Okay, good.
What tab is cliff explosives in?
I think it's the first tab. No, I'm wrong. Never mind, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Cliff explosives, where are you?
They're on the military tab.
Oh, military. Well, that
equipment,
sort of makes
sense.
sense.
Equipment and combat. Sort of.
So that's going to take explosives, grenades, and empty barrels. Okay, so I've got the explosives.
Oh, I'm out of belts.
Those are made in... What are cliff explosives made in? A assembly machine? I guess so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, with barrels and explosives and grenades.
Cliff explosive. So barrels and grenades. So let's see here. So that means up here I'm going to need to do barrels.
There we go.
What tab are barrels in? There they are. Barrels is easy. Barrels is just steel. Okay. So that means I'm going to want steel like here. And I can just direct feed that. And then I'm going to want grenades. Grenades take coal and iron. Okay. So that means I'm going to want coal and iron to come here as well. Maybe on this side. Okay, so I need to go find some steel.
Always a trick.
Here's some steel.
Oh no, I used up all my fuel. Now I'm walking like a chump on my own 2 legs.
You fool. What's wrong
I know,
with
I
you?
feel like a loser now. What kind of
loser?
Dork. Why are you not producing... Oh, you are producing plastic. I just didn't give you any inserters to put it on the belt. Man, I'm just batting 1,000 here. What are we doing? You go here, and here,
Filter,
and here,
steel.
there, and there, and there. And now we have plastic. They were doing such a good job producing it.
Steel can come down.
Thanks, Far Reach. You're the bestest.
It kind of is. Far Reach rocks.
Oh my gosh. Talk about QOL. Okay. Batteries you're working on now, yeah?
No.
Oh, you're working explosives. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Weren't there a bunch of cliff explosives that got torn up there?
Yeah, they're probably still in their box. I don't have them. Oh, wait, no, I've got them in my inventory.
Okay.
I can actually put all of the explosives that I have in my trash slots in there.
Mm-hmm. Sense. I do like to have them handy for things like this.
And then grenades, they need iron and coal. So I just need to find the iron. And we're already running out of petroleum. Lovely.
Boo. Did we hook up all of the current petroleum production?
Oh, because we're not cracking. Light oil and heavy oil are... We need to start cracking to get petroleum back online.
Get it all balanced, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll deal with that. I'll deal with that in a little bit. Or you can start dealing with it now, but I can start dealing with that in a bit.
I'm cleaning this
I just need to find some iron, which I have there.
Yeah, we've got an iron and copper belt coming down from up above for batteries anyway.
I'm just going to bring that down like that. Leave a couple of spaces there. So 1, 2.
Let's see, for the cracking, I guess we want to set that up kind of north of here. Set that up all kind of across the belts here. Does that work? That's okay, I guess.
Even though it's not 100% what I want the ingredients to be.
No wires. Are we automating circuit wires anywhere?
No, I think I'm just crafting those by hand when I need them.
Mm-hmm. Me recipes.
Okay, once that iron gets down, grenades will be there, and now cliff explosives are automated.
Wheat, fully automated this time. This is very good.
Indeed. So with that, now I guess I can start doing some cracking. So cracking, luckily for me, still only requires chem plants, thank goodness. Alright, let's start with the light. I'm gonna do like 10. So the cracking, let's see, I think I want to put the cracking elsewhere because I want them somewhat nearby the tanks.
So
I think I'm going to put cracking up here.
Yeah, that's just what I was thinking too. Okay. I'm just up here getting green circuits and fuel for my jetpack.
Minds think alike, what can I say?
Legs are for suckers.
3, 4.
Quickly, luxuries become necessities.
Okay. Light to petroleum.
Don't pick that up. Don't need that. Thank you. There.
I'm kind of glad I hardly ever use blueprints because every time I make something, it's different every time.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I've never made cracking this way before, so this will be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Now we have our things. Woohoo!
Why are those belts damaged?
I'm airborne again. Maybe they got hit by a thing.
Fixed them now. Okay.
In my way there. Won't let me in. Interesting. Light into petroleum, okay. We can crack heavy to light. So I'm going to set the heavy to light up parallel to that. Kind of same structure.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Chem plants, though. Rat.
So light.
To the air!
Pump go here. And you're going to go this way and feed light. There we go. Oops.
What am I doing? Reinvent the wheel on this. Basically doing the same thing. Those ghosts look lame.
Compared to the new ones?
Yeah, I've already seen the new hotness. This is painful now.
Sorry, Arendelle. You kind of blew it.
The whole time we've been talking about how much nicer the ghosts are on this mod than the other.
Yep, and now he blew it.
Yep, and now it just sucks. Now he's terrible. He's
sorry, awful. Man. You blew it.
Yep, just no good. Okay, what are we doing here?
So now I need to route water. I think I'm going to do a new pump into these just in case.
A little redundancy. Nothing wrong with that.
I don't have any water pumps. Do I have the resources to just craft one? Where are they? There they are. I can grab the resources real quick. They're just right here. Whoop, there we go. And a couple of offshore pumps. There we go. Problem solved.
Oh, good.
I don't need to run back up to the mall if I can just pocket craft them right here. It's fine. Okay.
Works.
How do I want to do this? Let's see now. I've got water going like that. Maybe what I'll do is I'll have water going up instead this time. Along there, perhaps.
Man, underground pipes are expensive.
They are.
And regular pipes for an underground. I guess you do have to have the underground component of the whole thing.
Okay, there's more water.
Good thing we're making them by the barrel full up here.
Yep, yep.
There. Plunk. Okay. As we were.
There we go. Now water's all across there. So now what I want to do is I want to connect light here. Okay, that knows how much light we have. So we want light oil to crack into petroleum when light oil is greater than when it's greater than, let's see, what's the max it can hold? The max is 23. So when it's greater than 20, we want to crack?
Yes, I think so.
Sound reasonable? So when light oil is, whoops, that's supposed to be a number. There we go. When light oil is greater than 20K, go ahead and crack. So light oil is currently greater than 23K. So the pump is now working. We just got to power this on. There we go. Light oil is now cracking.
Into petroleum. Very nice. Okay.
So now you're working on cracking heavy into light.
Mm-hmm.
So that means your heavy out, or your light output's going to go.
Yeah, the light output's there. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then how do I want to route that into the light here? Let's see. I think what I want to do is I want to do this. That way I can do something like this.
Oh, that's very good. I like that. I have to kind of up one side and down the other on the inputs you've got going on here. That's really good.
just kind of making it up as I go. Okay. And then there's the output. Okay, you've got the water routed, so now you just need to route the heavy oil. Okay. So we're going to want to...
Wait a minute. I've done something wrong here. Oh, no, wait, no. No, we're okay. Never mind.
Do you have a pump?
No, not yet. Oh, you mean like on me?
Yeah.
I have 2 pumps.
Okay. I'm going to place a ghost right here. And then that will feed into your heavy.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
And then we can do that to that to that. And then we can say you want to crack when heavy oil. Do we also want to do when heavy oil is greater than 20K?
Yeah, I think so. I think the math ought to parallel pretty closely. Be okay with that.
Okay. Now let's get that connected. Okay. There's heavy.
And now we are cracking.
Yep.
We're making lubricant and cracking all the different things to make sure we continue to make lubricant. Very good. Not too shabby at all. I think plastic production could stand to come up a notch or two.
I think it should start coming up shortly now that we're cracking into petroleum. But petroleum is still plenty empty. But I guess the easiest way to find out if this is working is all of our refineries are now working again, right? And they are.
And they are.
So all of our refineries are working, which means we've balanced this for now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, petroleum is starting to fill up in the tank now. Slowly but surely.
Yeah,
so that means things are starting to equalize.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's perfect.
Sulfur's also coming a bit more online too.
I think I'm going to add another round of plastic anyway. We've got the structure set up. It's not a big deal.
And then light oil is now down to 20K, so it's not cracking anymore, at least not very rapidly. Heavy oil is sitting at 21K, so that's going to crack for a little while longer. Lubricant's completely filled up. And that's totally fine. So yeah, those 2 things are just going to sit there and crack forever. But we just need... Wow, the light oil's filling up faster than it can crack. The heavy oil cracking plus the refining. I need a bigger cracking structure. Okay, well, I can do that. Sorry.
It's easy to expand.
Yeah, good design. Tear this part off a little bit, like that. And then I'm going to throw in another, I guess, 6 on each side. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, another 6 on each side. That'll be good. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. I'm over here throwing grenades at belts.
Wait, you're what? Stop that.
Sorry. I have violent tendencies like Silas sometimes.
Oh, we know them well.
4, 5,
Sometimes
6.
you just gotta chuck a grenade at something, you know?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
4, 5, 6. And then light to petroleum. Petroleum.
Very good. Yeah, I really dig the fact that there are now 2 different advanced refining recipes and that the ratios on them are different. I don't know why, that just strikes me as like really cool.
It's just something to have to think about for a second more instead of just slapping down a bunch of... Instead of just slapping down just simple, straightforward, like advanced refining just all the time. Now you have to think about it. Do I need more heavy? Do I need more light?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I need more undergrounds. I'll be right back.
I got a ton.
It's okay. It's not far with a jetpack.
This is true. Nothing is.
And I'm almost back. I probably should have grabbed more pipes, but whatever. I'll deal with that when I get there. Alright. So now I want to do the little loop-de-loop thing that I did before, like this. And then I want to go up like that.
Okay, we can start looking toward big electric engines.
Alright, we've doubled the light cracking.
That should do it.
So now light should hopefully start going down. Wow, heavy oil is also not cracking fast enough. Oh wait, yeah, never mind. It's kind of equilibrated a little bit. It's gone down from 24 to 23. Just gotta watch it. I'm waiting for light to go down as well. I really need light to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Petroleum is filling up, so that's good. Come on, light.
Yeah, slowly, but it's doing it.
Please. Go down, please. Don't tell me I need to make the structure twice as big again. Either. Oh no, light went up. No, no, no. We still have too much light.
Well, do we need to adjust the circuitry then?
Oh wait, you know what? I forgot to actually add the output.
Ah.
Hold on. I ran out of pipe.
Oh, where do we start building?
There we go.
Electric engines.
Now the second half of the cracking structure is actually feeding back into petroleum. So now let's watch this and see if it goes down. Okay, light oil. Please go down. Please go down. Don't go up. Heavy oil is staying the same at 23. Okay, light oil is going down slowly. Perfect. Very good. Light oil is going down slowly. Heavy oil is staying at 23K.
Yeah, it's kind of been holding there. It's not going down at all.
Do we want to add 4 more chemical plants to heavy? Because the idea behind the cracking is to bring it back down to 20K, right? We don't want it necessarily holding steady. We do want it to go back down.
To where the circuits are kind of calibrated to, yeah. Okay.
Exactly. I'm going to go up and grab more chem plants.
I've got enough to cover. Well, maybe I do. Let's see. Yes, I do. I've got 6.
Perfect.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe just add 4 or 6 more, something like that. Or do we want to just make it as big as the light one? Uh-oh.
Oh, don't do that. Oh, what'd I do? Oh, did I misplace them?
Yeah, it was just one space too far out.
Unforgivable. Honestly, I think I will just set up the loop-de-loop. No, never mind. That works great. And then the water can go around. Oh, just like that one.
And then we just throw power poles on there. And that's nice and happy, hopefully.
Let's see.
So let's watch. So heavy, yep, heavy's now going down. Heavy's now down to 21K. Light is now down to 19K. That's good. That's what we want.
Yep.
Light is now down to 19K. Heavy is still... Yep, okay. Heavy's dropping. We're good. Heavy's down at 20K.
Heavy's down to 20.
Good.
Perfect.
Good.
We got all the lubricant anybody could ever need.
That's right.
Okay.
Why aren't you... Oh, because I don't have an inserter. There. I was
I
like,
love that. You're
why
making
aren't you
awesome.
crafting? I was like, there's no way that can all be backed up. There is no way. Oh yeah, it's not backed up. David's just silly and forgotten inserter. All right. Well, that's going to
Very
basically
nice.
work forever because I have
Yeah.
unrestricted those steel chests. So
Just gonna keep making
those are
tons
just
of
going to go
explosions.
until the end of time. Yep.
We're gonna clean out the whole universe. It's gonna be level.
Yep. That's just glorious. Look at that cracking structure. That
That is
just looks
really good.
good.
Really good stuff. I like that a lot. That's a really good design. Yeah, and we're letting things through as required in the circuitry. Very good.
Sweet. That's
Yeah,
pretty.
I think that is a much better structure for the whole thing. And extensive. We've got enough room to add in more refineries if we need to, south of
Okay.
those ones. We could always do.
All right. The refineries
And
aren't refining because petroleum's full now, just FYI. So
oh,
the
that's a bit
next
of a problem.
step, yeah, so the next step for balancing is we need to automate the whatchamacallums, the fuel processing plants.
Yes.
So that way we can use those to start making solid fuel for petroleum balancing.
Yep.
So fuel
Chemical
refineries are what they're
bonds.
called.
Ah,
So I'm going to head back up to
yes.
the mall and start working on automating those.
Okay, I'm gonna start figuring out getting large electric engines sorted. Um,
Because I think I actually have everything I need for it, just like right here.
I mean, yeah, we've got pretty much everything we need for everything along that line.
Yep.
Pretty good.
All right, so
Of
that
course, we've
needs
run out
small
of room
electric
for it.
motors. That needs pipe. Yep, pipe is over there. Okay. That needs brick. Brick is right there.
So that ain't good.
It needs glass. Glass is right there. So I need to do another underground thingy here. And then do some of that goodness. And then some of that goodness.
Do
And that should be everything.
mm-hmm. We could do the same thing with large electric engines right there too. Hang on. So we need small electric. Yeah, I think we've got everything we need right handy here. We just need to pump the lubricant into where we're going to do it. So you there are going to make these. And you need steel, electric, small electric engines, green circuits. So we'll need one of you.
The big electric motors are an intermediary, though, aren't they?
That's true, because we're really looking for the frames. That's a good point. Hang on, let's back this off for a second.
But even the frames are an intermediary.
True, so we just want to have them right next to where the bots are getting built.
Yeah, so we'll want to include the big electric motors in our array for bot production, right?
Yeah. So where are we going to put that? We could just do it kind of off to the side here. I mean, probably easiest to try and route things through if we put it somewhere around here. Have a
Um,
separate bot production. Let's see,
yeah,
what do we end up?
that could
What do we end up
work.
doing here? What do we end up doing?
Or
Red circuits.
or we can build an entirely new array, splitting everything off the butts just over here in like its own area. Either way would work.
Wait, where were you pointing? Oh, up there. Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah.
Like just build a whole like bot construction area up there even. But we could
That's
build
pretty
them
good
down
because,
here.
well, no, because we are going to need to pull red circuits down as well, and I don't think the way to do that is going to be to just kind of try and branch more off what we're doing up here. I
Right,
think
because
we're
then
going to
that's
want to
eventually
do.
going to hamstring our blue science once that starts actually being
Yep.
used again. So yeah, it
Precisely.
would
So
be
I
good to
think
have a
you're right.
separate red circuit array and then
Yep.
bust the red circuits from that array, and then we can use that for our bot
Yeah, I like it.
construction.
I like it. Um, let's see here. Okay, we've got the plastic running again just fine. What about maybe doing red circuits north of the bus over here and then putting them back on the bus? We set up A bunch of red circuitry here. You could even landfill in a bunch of this up here for that matter. Not worry about it anymore.
Okay, now that's operating full bore. That's what I wanted.
Inventory slots have I got?
So, where is it? I always lose where things are because there's so many more buildings now.
Right? Oh, you're a little chunk of cliff. What are you doing here? Get out of the way.
Go away. Nobody likes you.
Sure don't need you.
There's fuel refinery. Okay. So
Yeah.
fuel refinery is what we want to use for solid fuel production. So I guess what we'll do is we'll make it over here. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6, 7, 8. You're going to go petroleum into solid fuel, which is really straightforward.
Oh, big fan of that regenerative armor when I accidentally hit myself with a grenade. Doot, doot, doo. That's very handy. A little bit more landfill.
All right. Are we mauling pumps?
I don't think so.
So
No, I think I'm wrong about that, actually. Hang on.
So I need a stack of them if I can find any.
I'm not seeing them.
I'm running up the mall and I'm not seeing them.
No, I don't think so. Don't believe so.
Oh, well, I can handcraft a few, actually. That's no big deal.
All the landfill. Got a lot of meteors lately. It's like the third one in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, they just keep coming. Just keep coming and they won't stop coming.
Indeed.
Okay.
Oh, now we've got the landfill in there too.
That to
Handle all
that
this
to
nonsense.
that to that. There we go. And now you know about. Perfect. Okay. So then you then feed petroleum in there. When I say so.
No, actually, we want to go the other way.
These buildings are huge.
Are they?
Yeah, these fuel processing buildings.
You see?
They're pretty big.
Those are sizable, yeah. They're like the size of refineries. Or are they even bigger? No, they're about the same size, I think, yeah. Same footprint. Interesting.
Okay, so we want to have petroleum go into solid fuel when petroleum is greater than 20k. That's what I'm thinking. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, solid fuel.
Beautiful.
And it's the belt's already full. I don't know what to do with this belt now. I guess I can replace my own fuel with the solid fuel for my jetpack, but like, I don't know what to do with the solid fuel.
It's a start.
Do I just stick it into a bunch of chests for now?
I feel like that's what we've done in the past. Yeah, at a certain point, that's kind of what you have.
I'm going to essentially make a train station out of it. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of solid fuel, but whatever. I don't even care.
It is going to end up being a lot.
We can route it to our trains.
Yeah, which I think would make for some very nice fast trains, but kind of a pain in the ass to belt it all the way over there, but would do very well.
I think it would be fine to belt it over there anyway.
Yeah, sure.
All right, there. There, it's being chested, so
sure.
For the foreseeable future, until those chests are filled, we are doing A-OK on petroleum balancing.
Good.
So our refinery should kick in soon, which they are for the most part. But again, petroleum is full. Light is full. But light should now be cracking into petroleum, which it looks like it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not using the petroleum fast enough. I need red belts, actually.
Yeah, that's got to be another thing we look into pretty soon here, for sure.
Because the yellow belt's just not moving the solid fuel fast enough for the 8 fuel refineries that I have running there.
Oh.
Only 4 fuel refineries are basically running at a time because the yellow belt's just too slow. Have we not automated red belts yet?
Nope, we have not.
Where did we automate yellow belts? Oh, over here. Okay.
Yeah, kind of to the east of the main bus there. Or the main mall, I mean.
So, for red belt, iron gear and regular belt. So I can do... Let's see, do I do this the sloppy way or the good way? I should probably do it the good way. Should probably do it the good way. Let's see. Okay. So if I do it the good way, then we can mass produce red belts fast enough to actually start converting everything over.
Definitely going to want to do soon. Okay, now everything here's got juice. Now it just needs resources.
I love that jetpack.
It's really slick.
So much.
I was a little skeptical at first, and then now I am a full convert.
I am completely sold on that jetpack. Like, no joke, man. I am
100%.
so sold.
It's just like having legs. Okay, now we want to yank a little of this copper off of here, just like so.
What uses sulfur? So that way I can dump it into something.
Sulfuric acid does.
Oh, there we go.
For batteries
Found
and
it.
stuff.
Blue science. That was the answer I
True.
was looking for. Now I gotta come down here and dump coal. Where do I dump batteries? I don't have anywhere to dump batteries yet because we're not actually crafting batteries anymore at the moment. Oh, I know where I can dump batteries.
Dump batteries.
Thank you, accumulators.
Ah, yeah, they do need a lot of them.
Alright, now I just need a place to dump wood.
The chest next to the place where we're making med packs, because med packs need them. So that's not a bad spot.
Oh, med packs need wood?
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. Good to know. I was about to just throw it in to be burned.
Oh yeah, your output. That's right. Okay. Oh, you're not getting plastic, of course. Wait a minute. What am I doing here? This is all wrong. That needs to be a split belt with plastic on it.
Okay, now my image is pretty well cleaned up, which is great. What was the thing I was working on? Oh yeah, red belt, red belt. It's starting to hit that point of tiredness. I'm forgetting what I'm doing.
Yep.
Which makes me sad because I can't stay up late tomorrow because we have an early morning flight on Sunday morning.
Sure.
Like the flight leaves at 7, so we got to be at the airport like 5:30.
It's rough, yeah.
Let's see. Mass producing belts is going to be a bit of a pain. How many... I think I want to do like 4 assembly machines of fast transport belts. Because we're gonna want a lot of them if we're gonna upgrade everything.
Yeah, we really are. It's gonna be a high capacity project.
So I'm gonna do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, let's do like 6. It's fine. Okay, so looking at red belt needs iron gears and transport belts. So in order to support 6, I need 3 yellow belts. Yellow belts require cylinder engines, single cylinder engines, which require iron gears and plates. That's basically a 1-to-1. So I'm going to need 4 of those for those 3. I'm going to do like 4 and 4. Okay. This is actually going to require a lot of gears. 4. This might not be enough gears.
Okay, we got red circuits coming off the belts up here. Whole new array of red circuit production. Extensible to the north as needed. Now. Okay, you're setting up red circuits. That's or be red belts. That's great.
I need like 4 of these.
On.
2, 3, 4.
Okay. Let me get a pencil and paper and do some math. I feel like in past bases we've always just had like one machine making logistics bots and one machine making construction bots.
Yep, that's always what we've done. We've always just had 1 and 1. We might need more now because of attrition.
Oh, that's true, actually. That's a good point.
Because we're going to be losing a lot of bots, especially the more we get.
Yeah, the more we get, exactly right. Okay, so let's see here. Logistics bots. That's right. The construction bots just need green circuits. The logistics need red. Okay. Don't bots in vanilla require blue circuits? Am I totally screwed up about this?
What? Do vanilla bots require blue circuits? I don't think so. Okay. I don't remember them needing blue circuits. That seems a little too advanced for them.
Sure, sure. Crafting time for a bot is half a second. We make bots fast once you get the frames up. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's also in vanilla.
Yeah,
that's normal.
Just never noticed that. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see, logistics. Needs a frame and 2 red. That's the same time. Okay. So that means, let's see, these are blue. Which craft at 0.75. But they're all going to be crafting at the same rate, so we just work with ratios. Okay. That means to keep 2 of these occupied, we'll need 4 frames and 8 red circuits a second.
I don't want to handle.
And the red will just be putting in anyways. We just need to focus on the frames. Okay, so if we're making 4 frames a second. Makes more sense to make 8 frames a second anyway, because we need the same amount for both.
This is gonna eat so much iron. Oh my gosh. It's gonna eat iron for breakfast.
We got a few other massive fields out there that we've now cleared out the neighborhoods of, so we can expand later.
We are definitely going to need to expand.
Yes.
Because just this by itself is going to eat so much. It's actually kind of insane.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about making the construction and logistics bots maximally efficient, though.
No, not necessarily. We just need
a
lot
just
of
some just need a consistent throughput. Because the in order to make 8 flying robot frames a second, when it takes 20 to craft one of those, 8 per second times 20 seconds per frame. This eraser is crap. Where's a good eraser? You're better.
This is a ridiculous amount of iron. Oh my gosh. I think I know why we didn't start doing red belts. Just look at all this iron I'm routing.
Yeah, it's going to take a ton. We're going to need to really supplement heavily.
Definitely.
I think my math is right here. If we wanted to make 8 robot frames per second, which would keep... Yeah, no, we're not doing it. Anyway, this is a fun little mental exercise, but we're not going to make 160 machines making frames. Let's shoot for 1 frame a second for now.
Wow, you are going hardcore. You're trying to calculate like number of frames per second and all that.
Yeah, well, it'd be nice to have it just as an exercise. But let's see if we're going. It's the big electric motors that are really the only thing we're crafting as an intermediate going in there. There's no like. Yeah, because frames in vanilla need light structure, right? Am I crazy?
Yes.
They totally
No,
do. Yeah, they don't here.
they
We don't
don't
need
need
light structure for bots at all. That's crazy. We just use heavy structure, I guess. This big electric motor is not a lightweight, high-tech thing. That's just a big chunk of stuff.
Maybe
Okay.
that's why the attrition kicks in, because it's not light.
Yeah,
It just
they're
falls
not
towards the
lightweight.
depth.
Yeah, maybe there's a advanced bot you can make with a lower attrition rate because the motors aren't working quite so hard. Means we need to be supplying 20 frame machines per second. And each frame machine will need 4 big electric motors every 20 seconds.
There we go. Yep, sure enough. Iron.
Iron is running out.
Iron's a problem.
Yep, it's going to continue to go. No, we just need steel for the frame, so that's its own problem.
But look at this. Like, I just can't.
Jeez.
I just
Oh my
can't
gosh.
feed enough iron in.
Nope. That is completely emptying that belt of iron. Holy cow.
I was like, hold on, gears is my weak point, and then as I'm looking at, I'm like, well, yeah, because I'm only making half the gears. So, definitely need iron. So I guess I need another iron. Well, you've got a whole bunch of iron plate making in your structure. So we just need to plop down more trains?
Right. I haven't looked at the throughput on that structure at this point, so.
Especially once we upgrade it to red belts.
Yeah,
Maybe we just
that'll make a
plop
big
down
difference.
another train and merge it.
Could do.
Where is your... Let's see. Iron plate drop-off is right here. That's completely... Yeah, and it's backed up. We need another... I guess we need another iron plate drop... Yeah, we need another iron plate drop-off station.
Well, could we just
Maybe like over here or something. We can put another iron ore drop-off and then merge it.
Yeah, because if that's dropping off there and that's backed up. What if we? I guess we already are though. We're already running 2 belts off of there.
We can run more.
Yeah.
I guess let me start running more.
Run a 3rd belt off of all of that to up the throughput. It's another one where red belts might make a big difference.
Red belts will make a huge difference, but we need the throughput to even make the red belts.
Yeah, I've got there are like 200 of them somewhere, but that's not going to get us there. Boo.
All right, so let's see here.
And those are stack.
Think about this backwards. Where's the iron plate drop off? There it is. Where am I?
Because right now they're. Yeah, because we've got a place where iron ore is getting dropped off and smelted straight into iron plate. And then we've got a place where it's coming in from the smelting array. Yeah, one thing I think is just more trains and better throughput on that. Because there's nothing sitting right now picking up iron plates anywhere. But I think that is also a function of just not having enough drop-off throughput. That train that's sitting on the drop-off right now is just not going anywhere because it's emptying so slowly. Huh? throughput is the problem. For now, it seems like we have enough iron, more or less, at our disposal. It's just not getting into the base well enough.
Yeah. So hold on, I'm going to need
We're making some red belts, though. I mean, there's at least some throughput coming in here. We've got 400 and some odd now. What are we doing? Oh yeah, I'm still doing math on. If we want this to be optimal for make a frame per second, that means we need. Getting 20 frame machines. That means we need to make 4 motors a second. Come back and check that math in a second here. And they take 10 seconds to craft. Geez, these are intensive. 10 seconds to craft those with ready materials. We're not crafting anything further back than that on site. But that's still 40 machines. Am I doing this right? Let's see. 40 machines putting out motors. Let's see.
Need some undergrounds. We've got Here's where things get a little tricky because of the bus bend. Where is iron plate drop off? There it is.
the station for plate drop off?
Yeah.
Is this? Yeah, you're right there.
so those two can do as they're doing, and then I'm going to introduce a new two. Yeah, I can't wait till we can fully city block. This is getting messy.
Mm-hmm.
How am I gonna get that plate? Okay, I know. More mess, but I do know.
That's how. Okay, so yeah, that just means we need to be making 4 motors a second. And if we're crafting 1 motor every 10 seconds per machine...
Oh, hey, I found some more meteorite damage.
Yeah.
Our green science got hit.
Boo. That ain't good. Well, I guess right now it's not so crucial.
Plus, I don't think it killed anything. It just took damage.
Hmm.
It almost killed some belts, but whoop-de-doo. In fact, repairing these belts might be more costly than just replacing the belts. That's been repaired.
Yeah, no, that's right. I don't think we're going to be able to, we're going to be able to support anything like this throughput. I'm going to stop trying to optimize this for now and just start making bots. It's getting a little crazy. The level of throughput we're talking about. If I wanted to put these red circuits onto the bus, would that be a useful thing, or would I just pipe them straight into the bots and leave it there? We're gonna be on a
I
lot of
guess it depends
stuff.
on the amount. If the bots are going to eat them all, then there's not too much point in bussing it.
Yeah, fair point. Mm-hmm.
But if there's enough left over, then yeah, bussing it makes some sense.
I doubt we'll be eating nearly all of them because any given bot crafts fast, but there's such a choke point on making the frames that even though the logistics bots only require 2 per, and on top of that, so we're thinking 20 seconds crafting time. So we'd need basically 2 red circuits every 20 seconds. So I think throughput-wise, we're going to not need anything like as much as we can produce here. Okay, let's see. Let's just start pulling stuff off here and making this work. Two steel, 2 small motors. Oh, I guess we're not busting the small motors, though. We've been assuming we're coming from down there. That's no good. Hang on.
I've almost got the extra iron hooked up. It's been a mess and a half, but I think I'm getting there.
Gear wheel, 1 iron plate, 6 copper cable.
Okay, I think I've got that all. Okay, I've added 2 more lanes of iron to the bus, assuming that our current iron plate drop-off can handle it. We also have a train traffic jam, by the way.
Boo! Who signaled those things?
We have... Yeah, the iron ore trains can't get there. They're traffic jammed right here in the in between 2 intersections.
Oh no, sure there are. Boo. Yeah, the iron ore is all jammed up there. Okay, what can we do about that? Let's see. You
could make a 4-way intersection instead of 2 two-way. Sorry, instead of 2 T-junctions, you can make 4-way roundabouts.
True. There's got to be a way to signal that which would allow for... Well, I guess not necessarily, because that ore drop-off train on the right wants to go up and right. Yeah, that should be signalable to let everything through there that wants to go through there right now, anyway.
Do you want to try to fix that then? Because that's going to eventually just stop the iron flow altogether.
Yeah, it basically already has. Let's see if we can get over there and grab signals and stuff and see what I can do with it.
I just want to make sure that what I did here works.
Where did I put my dump? There, you've got my signal stuff in there, I think.
Red belts are moving. Alright, red belts are moving pretty rapidly now, but I've got to wait for the rest of the iron to show up before I celebrate. It's almost here. I think once you get that fixed and once I've confirmed that this is working, I think we're in pretty good shape.
Okay, so why do you think you can't go anywhere? Where's your path right now? You're trying to go that way. Why are you trying to go that way? No damn sense. I'm gonna go that way.
Yeah, I'll figure out red underground belts next time, I think. Is there a how do I use the Steam to-do list? How to use Steam notes. In settings window, click in game, then turn on the Steam overlay. Open any game, press Shift Tab to bring up the notes box while you're playing. Okay. Let's try that. Shift Tab. There we go. Okay. I've never actually used the Shift Tab before, so.
Shift Tab?
Yeah, Shift Tab to open up the Steam overlay. And then, yep, there's a notes widget here. Okay. Cool.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Okay.
How do I rename the notes? Let's see. Space exploration. To do. So I need to set up red underground belts. Need to set up red splitters for next time. What else? I guess those are the next 2 big steps that I need to take care of. That's kind of cool. And then shift tab to close. Sweet. Go Steam overlay.
Oh, the overlay, but I'm not having access to the notes. I can't actually pull one up.
There's the buttons on the bottom, the icons on the bottom, and there's one
Yeah,
with
but
the pencil on it.
almost all of them are grayed out. It may
Is
just be a
there
performance thing.
is there the gear settings?
That's grayed out too, and clicking on it doesn't do anything. Let's see.
That's weird.
Weird.
You may
Yeah,
need
I'm not gonna.
to enable the Steam overlay in general.
Oh, that could be. I'm not gonna mess with it now. Let's see.
Oh well, I've got the notes for next time, I guess. Is there something you want me to list that you were working on?
Yeah, I'd say at this point just fixing up the rest of the signaling on this intersection.
Fix the rail signals.
Because that's all one.
On
Yeah, because that's all
the
one block the way we've got this set up. That's not good.
and smelting. Fix the rail signals near the big iron smelting array. They are
Borked.
the iron ore trains are deadlocked. Okay, got it.
But I've got the trains moved through anyway, but its signaling's still not where we need it to be. We've got too many things as... This is going to be a good exercise in figuring this out, but yeah, I'm not going to... let's leave it till next time. Yes, now you're waiting.
All right,
patiently
the
for...
iron shortage has been fixed for my red belts.
Sweet.
And we took a hit. We lost some power poles up by military, so I'll go fix those real quick.
Oh yeah, sure enough.
Meteorite strike.
Yep.
You know, because biters aren't currently attacking, so that's not the concern.
And the same jam just happened. Yep. Hang on, we can fix it at least this far. That's one block. You're a separate block altogether. You don't need to be your own block, in fact.
Okay, that's fixed. So what's causing my red belts to not get enough stuff? What are they short on? So that way I can make more. Red belts are short on gears.
Problem is big. If these two are just being treated as big blocks, and we need to make sure that it doesn't keep anything out. We need to separate these into separate blocks. There's no room to do that through here. I wonder if, man,
More gears. Make more gears. Oh my gosh, that's still not enough gears. Alright, fine. You know what? I have a solution. transport the gears faster.
Makes sense.
There. Need a couple of bricks. Because I need a red splitter. And it's still not enough gears. Okay. Fine. I will make even more gears. And then I will make even more gears. I will make so many gears. I don't even freaking care. I will make all the gears. There's even more gears. Have fun with that. And now, here's even more gears. I will fill this red belt with gears. There. Is that enough gears? Well, now it's not enough iron. Oh,
also a problem.
Yes. It's okay. Eventually things will back up and it'll be fine. But yeah.
That's true too. Well, I better sign off for tonight. I'm too baffled by all this. I was up till 2 last night trying to fix some OSPI stuff for the second time this week.
That's
of course
kind of
well.
nuts.
The first time was basically because I played Factorio with you and then hopped on and worked after that.
Sorry.
No, that was I was exactly what I needed. But this last night was just the fact that Manu and JP built all this complicated stuff for carryover and transferability for OSPI, and then anytime
it breaks.
Screwed up. Yeah, it's been breaking in a particular way for a while, and we're like trying to figure out how to make that not happen. So.
Well, before you sign off, you want to look at this glorious monstrosity?
Yes, I always want to look at a glorious monstrosity.
Here is my glorious red belt creation monstrosity.
Ooh. Look at that.
It, assuming it can get enough iron, which it currently can't, because I don't have red undergrounds in order to replace those yellow undergrounds, and I don't have enough red splitters to replace all the splitters up there. So it's restricted by my bus splitting, right?
Right.
But once I can feed it all the iron it desires, it can make 6 red belts at a time.
Wow. Yeah. Because, we're going to need a lot of red belts in order to upgrade everything we want to upgrade.
Right now it's making about 3 to 4 red belts at a time.
Which, I mean, is already pretty damn good.
Yep, just need more.
Cool. Now it's got 26. It's got 2,600 in there now that it's already produced. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's doing pretty good. We'll be able to upgrade stuff pretty shortly, I think.
Yeah, and then for red undergrounds and splitters, we're looking at just yellow splitters. Okay, sure. More iron gear wheels, of course. And a lot. Oh, that's right. Undergrounds take a ton of iron gear wheels.
Yep, I'm going to make
Forgot
an
about that.
entire different structure for that. I'm
Yep.
not going to
Gonna
add to
have
that
to.
structure. I'm making another structure next to it next time is my plan.
Mm-hmm. That does seem to be the way to go. All right. Well, monstrosities indeed. Most
Yep,
entertaining.
it is a
This
great and wonderful
whole nonsense
monstrosity.
we will work on trying to figure out what's going on with this. I think probably what I'll do while you're away in Utah is maybe sign on to this at one point and on my saved copy and goof around with the signaling so I can get that worked out. And then next time I'll just sign on with your copy and make the same changes and have it all set.
Sounds perfect, man.
Fun stuff. All right, bedtime for me.
And me. Gotta get ready to travel.
Yeah, that's its own job for sure. And you said you were flying out early on Sunday?
Yep. So tomorrow is get
Oh,
ready for travel day. And
yep,
then
that is all you're
Sunday.
going to do is travel
Mhm.
day.
Yep, it's all good.
Sounds like fun. You're going to be out there for a week?
Yep, gonna be out there until. Let's see. When does our flight come back? We're coming back on. We're coming back Saturday evening.
Okay. Fun little Thanksgiving jaunt. That should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Good times. Cool, cool.
Definitely.
All right. Well, you enjoy yourselves. Don't do any work while you're there.
I will do my best. Vishal has committed to leaving me alone, but CDE has not, so we'll see.
Yeah, I was gonna say Vishal is good, and he would be good about that. But yeah, CD, who knows? I'm looking
Yeah,
at the same
CDE
thing for
has not
Christmas.
committed.
Christmas, I'm thinking, one of those weeks. We'll probably go out for like 2 weeks, and one of those weeks we'll just be working and hanging out when I can, and the other week will be fully off. We'll see. Who
Yeah.
knows? We'll give it a run.
At the
Anyway,
very
good
least, though,
luck.
CDE committed to not scheduling meetings during that time, so we're good there.
That's good at least.
Yep.
Good deal. All right. Well, best of luck, sir. Thanks
Alrighty.
for a
Have some
fun
fun.
evening.
It's always a pleasure,
Talk to you.
man. I'll catch you later.
Talk to you later. Yep. Bye.